Hi, friends. Is it hot in here? Is it time to play Lancer? Let's go. Welcome back to Girls Run These Worlds. It's the third installment of our limited series Lancer AP, the exceptionally well titled Loving the Time of Mechs. I can't take credit for that one. Huge shout out to Ennio, my favorite punsmith. Thank you. I'm JC Darcy. I'll be your GM. I'll be your guide. I'll be your friend. Maybe more? JK. Unless. JK. Unless. Here with me, sliding into my DMs on the regular, are our four Lancers. Let's have them introduce themselves. Let's look at what order we're going to go in. Who am I going to upset today? Anne, you get to go first. Let's do anti-clockwise.
It would help if I unmuted myself. Hello, my name is Anne, aka XO_Girl Wonder. You can find me in the chat. I have a mod sword. I practically live on this channel. I facilitate Good Society on Tuesdays. Well, until next week. Next week is our last episode of season 1 for Regency Remixed. And yeah, on Mondays, I'm a Power Ranger over at twitch.tv/fell_strike. That's me. Yeah, also I'm playing Renegade. She doesn't talk much about herself, so we don't know. She just hacks things and blows things up.
Small
That's
detail.
it.
That's what we call Renegade. That was her alternate call sign. Call sign, small detail. Angela, please. Sorry for throwing you off. You all throw me off before we start. Now it's my turn.
My will is much stronger than you think.
I will fight you.
I'm aware. I will wound you. I don't care if I lose, just so long as you go down with me. Anyways, hello there. With that threatening tone established very early on, hello there. I'm Angela. I use she, her pronouns, and I am here playing the leader of this motley crew. This group of individuals who have a moderately shared purpose, known as the Harbingers. I am playing Ariadne Bellman, call sign Valkyrie.
Beautiful. There's some guy here. Should we find out about this guy that's just lurking?
Some guy?
It's just some guy.
You mean me?
It's you!
It's me? Oh my god. Ah, such a compliment. Some guy. It's yeah, isn't that the Charlotte's Web instead of some pig? It's just behind me. Some guy.
Some guy.
Hello, my name's Gask. I am playing Fiasco, and he's some guy. That's what he is.
Done. Moving on.
Moving on.
I'm kidding.
I mean, that's it. That's all you need to know about him. He's some guy. He wears glasses, except he's got sunglasses now because he went a little wild and crazy. And is in a great mindset for what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm. Is it a new Tash this week? Because it pops. Like it's got a 3D element to it.
Yeah, they're always new. Because they're single use only. And also, I got distracted and kind of went little while doing it because I really should cut it on a ruler.
It works. I love it. I love it a lot. And finally, Amelia, please.
Give me a minute.
Just in general, Amelia, please.
Hi, I'm Amelia. My pronouns are she, her. You could find me on Twitter at am_rids_music. And today I'm playing Talia, call sign Flatwound, who's known for big mechs, a big bass guitar, and being hit. I don't know. I've been the only one to take stress damage in any capacity, so woohoo.
Challenge accepted. All right, so with that, yeah, let's get straight back into it. There's no way any of this can go wrong. It's going to be a nice calm session, so let's see what happens. Previously on Battlestar Loving the Time of Mechs, having met up with nothing, no IP infringement here, no. Having met up with, shared some drinks with, and engaged what might generously be described as some light flirting with your new acquaintances, call signs Trixie and Thirst Trap, you took up an offer of a job. You began to make your way back to your orbiting ship to plan that job. Tensions are high, emotions are running wild. This job potentially involves undermining and hopefully overthrowing a shitty, oppressive ruling house. And it also potentially involves Valkyrie coming face to face with someone from her past. Lost in your thoughts, you were stumbling home, some of you worse the wear from the drink, and finding your way through the grimy neon streets of Soji. towards the space elevator that will take you up to your orbiting ship. You were nearly there when Renegade and Valkyrie, the more sober of the group, caught wind of something amiss. Someone following you. You took action. You've headed down an alley, made the pursuers aware that they've been spotted, and some of you have made the connection that these lurkers are agents of House Sand. Doing some lurking of our own, we're gonna rejoin Renegade. She has isolated one of them away from the group, but has 2 more hot on her tail. What would you like to do?
I'm going to report to the group, and I'm going to say, Renegade here. How far away is everyone from the workshop? How far away is everyone?
Yeah, how far away are we?
So you're about, I haven't done a map for this one because I'm assuming you're not going to stay here for very long. So theater of the mind, you are in an alley. I will say those of you who continued walking are about 30 foot into this alley. Renegade, you have just sort of entered the mouth of the alley, and this one agent that you've isolated between the two of you is probably about 10 foot in front of you. So 10 foot, 20 foot. The others are somewhere behind you. Not exactly sure where, since you've turned your back on them. You are almost to the workshop. You are almost back to your Mechs. So I'll say you're about maybe 2 blocks.
I guess we convey that information back. Yeah, we're about 2 blocks away.
I connect private comms to Talia to Flatround, and I say, how much of a problem is this going to be?
Knowing House Sand, I mean, they technically already made a problem, I think. So
I meant for you personally. I haven't told anyone, so I just want to check in with you.
I don't. I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Everything's fine.
We're fine. Get to your mech. I'll try to cause a distraction long enough for everybody to get there. But you specifically, don't look back, okay?
You got it. And mind you, Talia is still like red wine wasted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she clicks off comms. I have a very wild idea.
Oh, Lord.
Is there any way for me to tap into this guy's tech and find, because you know how you mentioned last session that everybody kind of has this beacon that tells them where their mech is?
Kinda, yeah.
Is there any way for me to kind of just hack my way to find that information to find out where this guy's mech is parked?
I don't know. Have you potentially got any trigger that would help you achieve that?
Yeah, I would like to hack.
Okay.
Hack, please. Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Okay.
Watch Foundry hate my guts.
Foundry is known to hate all players, so don't beat yourself up about it.
Let's go. Just a standard roll, no modifiers?
I'm going to say this is a standard roll, but I'm going to say that the consequences of a failure here, this is something that I should be doing slightly more often, is letting you know what is going to happen if you fail. I think in this instance, the fact that you're trying to hack directly into this guy's personal comm, if you try and fail, they will become aware of what you are doing.
Okay.
So I think it's a straight roll with not too dire consequences.
It's fine. They'll just know what I'm doing.
You're so close. You managed to get into the system. You can see it. You're like homing in, like the bar has like 99% loaded. And suddenly it all shuts down and your connection is lost. And you hear one of the voices from behind you shout, "They're onto us." And you hear the unmistakable noise, as quiet as it is in this alleyway with pouring rain, of a couple of weapons being unholstered. And you should
okay, but damn. Okay, so they know I'm somewhere. They don't know where specifically, correct?
No, but now they're aware that they know they know, and now they know that you are taking them on. So far, it had just been Valkyrie standing in the alleyway saying, "Yo, we know you're there. Back off." Now they know that you're escalating, and they are going to escalate to meet you.
Okay. That's awkward. Because I don't have a trigger for violence on my pilot. Jeez.
We're basically an open narrative play now, so anybody can be doing anything. I couldn't get the clock to work on Foundry, but I will let you know we are in a clock situation. You've got 8 segments to fill before you succeed at escaping or getting rid of these pursuers. It is entirely up to you what actions you take and how you narratively go about doing that.
Is that something we can track on CompCon instead? Because I know there's trackers there.
There may well be. I haven't tried using it. I'm using this high-tech pen and pencil. So.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Ooh.
I know, pushing the boat out for Girls Run These Worlds.
I would like to. See if my invisibility can get me to I can just go.
Absolutely.
I would like to go.
Which direction?
I'm going to go in the direction towards my friends, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think there's any risk there. I don't think there's any chance of failure. You are invisible. They may be aware that you're doing something, but they don't know where you are and they cannot see you. They may hear you go past, but there'll be nothing that they can do to interfere. So, do you let everybody know that that's what you're doing, or you're just away?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Okay. I'm just gonna go towards the Mechs like everyone else, and I'm gonna go and get into comms and say, Renegade here. No, I can't pick up any more information on these guys. I'm headed for my mech. I'll see you there.
All right. What is everybody else doing? How quickly did you respond to that, Talia? How quickly will you have began running? And what was Valkyrie's response to everything else?
I mean, we're all still in the alley, so we can't like book it without like running in front of them. So Talia can't really like say anything at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
How aware of what they're carrying are we? Can we see any sort of weapons from them?
So I think from the images that that Renegade was able to relay, you recognize that these are not just they're not in civvies, they're in battleware, but very specific battleware. I don't know if you, Valkyrie, would recognize the uniform that it represents the way that Talia and Renegade would.
But considering my history, it's probably outdated by this point.
Yeah.
But it makes sense for me not to know because at this point it's been years.
Yeah. To be fair, sorry, I forgot the house sound.
No worries.
But you would definitely recognize these are not civilians. These people are not messing around. They are wearing like ammo bandoliers and like tech. They look like they mean business.
And like full on masks and like all that nonsense.
Mm-hmm. I can put the image back up.
Okay, I think in response to this, she will immediately like begin speaking and say, Gask Fiasco, Flatwound. God damn it, you
Gask
both
flat?
of you. Flatwound, Fiasco. How easily do you think you can make it to the Mechs? Do you need a distraction?
Just follow my lead. This should be fine.
Are you lucid enough to do this without too much trouble? If not, I'm staying with you.
I mean, I have a penchant for causing trouble, and
more than usual is what I'm asking.
I feel like I can run really fast right now.
I think I can run really fast too. Everything's blurry, so I must be going fast.
I can make a distraction, or at least something like that.
I'm gonna make a call here, okay?
Okay.
Stay together. Stay with me. We're going to book it, and if they show any signs of hostility, I will I will start. Amelia, you follow up. Sorry. Before either of you fucking laugh, Flatwound, you follow up because I already see the fucking smiles from both of you because of the name setups on Zoom. Amelia has her name first. Flatwound, you got it?
I got it. I think I can make a bigger distraction or something that'll make it easier.
I can blow something up. Just say the word.
Let's treat that as the last resort, Fiasco,
Gotcha.
okay? Okay?
Okay.
Look,
I'm guessing this is
we're
all
gonna-
happening in the alleyway, so like they're encroaching upon us.
yeah,
Well,
we're moving.
weapons
No,
drawn.
this is happening while
Yeah.
we're moving.
This is a walk and talk.
Yeah, I don't know, Darcy, is it possible to like try and inspire my folks just talking to them and like reassuring
Sure.
them through all this?
Please.
You have that as a
Yeah.
trigger, right?
Yeah, because I have
Yeah,
that as
go
a
for it.
trigger, so I didn't know whether.
Do you do it over comms so Invisible Renegade can hear too?
I mean, yes, technically.
Okay.
I think she basically just says, "Look, we're gonna get through this. We'll be fine. If we have to take a couple of nicks or damage, we'll be okay. We'll repair. We're heading somewhere safe, anyways. Okay. You all got this?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And another Darcy question: do we have
Mhm.
our hard suits on, or are we in like casual gear?
You came straight off mission, so it's up to you whether you would have taken the time to doff your hard suits while sat in a bar.
Because I have a mobility hard suit, but also
That's
hard
gonna be
suits
handy.
aren't comfortable. I'm
No.
trying to. I don't want to roll for it because I'll roll like a 2 or something.
I also have a mobility hard suit.
I do not. I went for hard armor, but I already described being in the armor earlier. So Valkyrie is perpetually uncomfortable if it means she's better protected.
You wouldn't
Oh.
have been out of place. Like, you wouldn't have looked out of place sitting in hard suits in a bar. You wouldn't have been the only ones. It's whether or not, A, you would have been comfortable doing that. B, you would have bothered to get up and go change and see what you would have had to change into with you.
I think Talia is going to make the first move, at least for trying to distract or otherwise do whatever to these agents. She's
Mhm.
just going to like put her hands up really slowly, be like, "Okay, don't shoot," and I'm just going to like slowly get closer to them, be like, I don't know what you want, but we can give you whatever you need. Just put the guns down, and I want to get like within grabbing range so I can pull off one of their masks and use my nanite spray in their face.
Okay, yeah.
It's basically future spray paint.
Uh-huh. Okay, so
It's
you've got the
invisible to
one...
the naked eye, but it's
They'll
gonna
feel it.
hurt.
You've got the one who was like 10 feet back from you, 20 feet back from you, so you can quite easily wait for that one. I think that person will see you stop and almost sort of stop themselves. They've been shadowing your movements this whole way along and trying to keep a distance, but this one now is aware of who you are and what you're doing. You see a hand go up to the comms, you hear a muffled message being passed on, and if you just stop still, you will see this one person sort of very, very slowly, very cautiously draw their gun and approach with it pointed directly at you. First of all, I think you need some form of deception.
I have charm.
Excellent, that will do.
So do
You
I
did
get
the
any
opposite
bonus
of what you
because we
said.
were inspired?
Go on then, you can add an accuracy.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
But
I have questions.
I think
I
we all
need
have
to-
questions, Anne.
I need to know how close I am to all of this.
That's up to you. If you were sort of in between the lead guy and the group, I think it's fairly safe to say you would have been able to catch up to them by now, but you are still invisible, so they wouldn't
No.
nobody would be aware of it.
Okay.
Oh, Amelia.
That is exactly a 10.
That's a big 10.
Less inspiration.
That's essentially a crit for Amelia for people
That's
who don't know.
my luck is turning around, baby.
Sub 10 rolls, they're in the past.
In the
We're
past,
here for
baby.
the tens, baby. tens across the board. Let's go.
I'd like to
We
know for the
celebrate
record,
Amelia's tens.
the inspiration was 4 of that 10, so we really did need it.
That's called teamwork.
Plus
And we live
2.
for it.
So I rolled a 4.
It's fine. It's fine. Your team
It
is
was
here
enough.
for you.
It was enough.
We
It was
really
enough.
are.
It was enough to barely scrape by, and if that's what we aspire to in this group, then that's entirely fine. So yes, you barely scrape by. This person approaches, and you can see them sort of slowly begin to lower their gun as they raise their other hand to grab you by the hands, essentially. And in that moment, I think you need to make some form of attack.
Attack, or is this like another take control or
Sell
something?
it to me. Sell it to me. Whatever you
I
want
have
to
take
use.
control.
Yeah, all right. I'll allow that. I will definitely allow that. This is definitely a take control situation.
And this is just flat.
This is a
1d20.
flat roll.
Okay. Oh god.
Oh my
There we
god! Holy shit!
18.
That's amazing.
I'm rolling in the big leagues now.
Oh yeah.
Don't roll any more dice for the rest of the session. Perfect.
Burn him.
Yeah. All right. So how does this work? What is the effect on this person when you blast them in the face? With nanite
I
spray?
mean, let me actually share what nanite spray does, because it's not much. A spray paint that can be applied to any surface. Nanite spray is invisible to the naked eye, but able to transmit simple messages or small data packets when scanned. So, like, not like narratively useful in this, but it is still spray paint, and anyone that has caustic chemicals in their eye is gonna have a bad time.
Correct.
So very like Bugs Bunny, pull the mask back, spray it in their face, and then just fling it back. They just go like, bleh.
You're aiming for the eyes, presumably.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. I think that's definitely an effective action. So that, for people who are wondering, will fill 2 segments on the clock. Wonderful. You have bought yourself a heck of a lot of time. This person, they drop the gun. They just clasp their face and begin screaming in pain and frustration, and start like trying to rub this paint out of their eyes, but they're just rubbing it further in, and just sort of spreading it about their face. And they're like doubled over, almost collapsed on the floor. What do the rest of you do in this moment that Flatwound has bought you?
How many others are there that we see?
2 more right at the back, at the mouth of the alley.
Okay, and they next to the person that just started got like
So there's
that's
all
the
of
other
you.
side.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's all of you. There's Amelia at the front, Flatwound at the front. This one person who's just taken spray paint to the face a la Mad Max. And then all the way at the back, at the mouth of the alley as you entered, the other two are majorly playing catch up.
So we need to get out of the mouth of the alley, do we?
Oh no, sorry, this alley is not a dead end. You can continue to walk to the other way. This was actually the route that you were taking to get back to the workshop. So if you continue on, you're heading in the right direction.
Oh, can we just cheese it
okay.
then?
Sorry, could have been clearer with that. Yeah, fucking book it.
Very heroic of me.
Fiasco's like GTFO.
Do you have that as a trigger? Fucking cheese it.
Get somewhere quickly.
Can we have that as a custom trigger?
I'll custom name these triggers of get somewhere quickly, cheese it.
Fucking cheese it. Yeah, by all means. That is a valid strategy. They taught you this in the academy, you remember?
They taught me this. They said, Dandy, if things start getting rough, you just gotta cheese it. Okay.
Run, Dandy, run. The spin-off.
Do I get an accuracy for my inspiration to run?
Yep. Absolutely. There is a fire lit under your ass.
Oh wow, a real flame.
Okay. Let's go.
Fuck yes! Dandy absolutely
Jesus Christ!
With a 22, Dandy just zips and is gone. You are all left in his dust.
That's what I call the dust man, am I right? Hey.
God damn it. Valkyrie, seeing that like Fiasco's already heading out and that Talia has bought us a second, is just going to like straight up like pull up like a side, like move her hand down to a side of her suit. And I'm imagining it's almost as goofy as it is in the original context. I think this one's cooler. It's the RoboCop like holster where it's just like sort of tucked into like the leg pouch, but it's a glowing, crystalline, like crackling lightning energy, like 6-barrel revolver, and she's just gonna take a shot at one of the folks in the back, just be like, while they're like, oh no, our buddy's hurt. Yeah, I know, I'm all right. Just fire.
Absolutely. So you're aiming for the guys at the back?
Yes, I'm trying to. I'm like, because and I'm gonna assume that this is probably stay cool because this requires precision.
I'll allow that 100%.
Okay. Also, a question: does the inspiration apply to me as well? I'm okay if it doesn't. I would have found it funny if it did.
I don't know. Well, you tell me. In all honesty, seeing your teammates rally around you and one of them go streaming off out of the alley away from you, would you feel inspired by the teamwork on display?
I think I would have been until Fiasco ran. Even though I know that like that was okay. Like in terms of like I told them to get out of there. That's fine. I think she still would have felt like we all should have fought, but never mind. I don't think it's going to apply in this case. I think it's fair that it just is a flat roll with just stay cool.
I think if you are rolling to hit, then I think you should roll with your weapon. If you're rolling just to,
that's my bad in that case.
As a distraction, as covering fire, then I would allow stay cool.
Oh, okay. No, I am actually rolling to hit, so let me do that again. Okay. Nah, no luck.
Not brilliant, no. It's hard to like aim. There's a lot going on. Suddenly there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of distraction.
The rain is also like, I'm trying to be careful with everything happening there.
Big time. I think it will like just go a little bit wide, hit the side of the wall. There'll be some sparks. There'll be some effect. There will definitely be a signal sent to these other people that you've got your gun out. You're ready to fight. And then
I'm also running towards them while this is happening.
Cool. All right. Buried the lead on that one. But yeah, definitely. All right. Lex, what you got? What are you doing in this moment?
So, Anne is taking a moment to process what the hell is happening. Because I imagine now Valkyrie is ahead of me now, rushing. And I'm like basically between... I guess where Flatwound and Valkyrie are, essentially like in that zone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Okay. So do I have to either choose to run or fight at this point, essentially? Is that, or can I take like a shot and then run? Is there like a limit?
No, I think free flow will allow, if you've got a plan. I think if you're doing both at the same time, we would maybe add some difficulty into that. If you're running and trying to hit with a weapon in a closed space, there might be some difficulty.
It's more like I'm gonna take a shot and then run.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's a solid plan. Go for it. Roll to hit, and then I think you can just run.
Okay. Shooting from invisible. Does that help me in some way?
I think if it was I don't think it grants you. They're not actively defending, so I don't think it grants you any particular advantage. It doesn't help you aim. It doesn't help you hit. But I'll say
the element of surprise, though.
I will tell you what it will give you, like an increased effect. So if you hit, you're gonna hit hard.
Oh dang! Okay, I'm gonna.
You are inspired as well. Do not forget.
Okay, accuracy for the inspired.
Okay, I'm going to. Okay, that's. It says it. Do I go big? I'm gonna go big. Okay, I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna
pull, this renegade.
I'm gonna pull out a shotgun. The guy who like is directly like the closest guy. The one that's been singled out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, from invisible, aim a shotgun at this guy.
Holy shit! Yes, accuracy, 100%.
The guy that I'm next to. It would be the first time that I'd been hit by.
It's a shotgun. I think that Renegade is capable of pointing it in the correct direction.
True. This is true.
I hope.
I will give you your consequences here. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Well volunteered, Amelia. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter.
God, Jesus. Holy Christ.
You obliterate this person. Down. Down. Shotgun. Close quarters. 24. Obliterated. He was having a bad day, and it's better now. It's fine. He's not in pain. He's dead. You killed him.
You just doom guide him.
That's one way to exit stealth mode.
Yeah, no, and then my suit probably my suit probably just deactivates because
I
shotgun.
believe that's how that works. Yes, I believe when you take an action.
For chat's benefit, I had jokingly posted a song from Doom Eternal to our private chat before we started this game. I see that was not a misplaced decision at all because
Anna's
Renegade
still listening to it. Anna's still listening to that song.
Am I covered in
Oh no!
dust man blood?
I
Yes.
would like to clarify that the text says they cease to be invisible if they take any damage.
Well, okay, fine. Yeah, no, you didn't take any damage. He took it all.
Holy shit.
That's
So, not a way to exit stealth mode.
technically
Expert
no.
sneak attack.
But also from the other people's perspective, this person just got spray painted in the face and then their midsection just exploded. So there's definitely some messages being sent here about the capabilities of this group. And then in the background, one guy just ran away. Mixed messages.
But like really fast.
Really, really
You
like
know-
Speedy Gonzalez fast.
We
Out of that.
outnumber them 2-1.
I'll tell you, between these actions, you have half filled your clock. You have half got rid of the challenge here. So one person down. What's next?
I just kind of like look up to the general direction of where the shotgun blast is, covered in blood. I'm like,
I feel like I would like to note that I feel like Flatwound has experienced this before, like the shotgun from out of nowhere. I'm sure in the last 6 months it's happened more than once.
yeah, but you could at least tell me. Well, then it would hide
Yeah.
the secret.
So
Whatever.
So what you hear in comms, like the subdermal mic, is it really cheeky? Sorry about that.
Oh my god. Talia is going to try to boot up her mobility heart suit. And I have a very specific vision for this because the other two are still at the end of this alleyway.
They are, and I didn't get to explain the consequences of what was going to happen here. I think there are consequences to this one nonetheless. I think having seen their friend just explode from the inside out, apparently, these people start firing. It's
Oh,
on
fuck.
now. So there is the occasional blast of like pistol fire coming down the alley. They're fairly inaccurate. One of you is invisible, one of you is ran, one of you is hidden by the smear of blood up their body. At the moment, you're not taking damage, but if you stay still, you're gonna be.
No,
I've-
after I've taken the shot, I'm probably gonna attempt to move.
I will
Yeah.
100% allow that as part of the action.
I have a very specific vision of what I'd like to do next. As Talia
Please.
boots up the mobility heart suit, could she instead go towards the gunfire and then kind of like, you know how swimmers turn when they're in the swimming lanes, like the big flip and then kick off? I want to do
Mhm.
that to one of them.
Okay, what trigger is involved here?
I have show off.
Exactly that.
You have a
Please.
trigger that says, you know that thing that swimmers do when they kick off? It's like
Custom
really
triggers.
long.
Custom triggers. So before you roll, Amelia, I need to elaborate on the consequences here.
I will get shot.
You will get shot. That's it. You're gonna get shot. You're gonna be in close quarters range. I don't want this 18 and this 16 to have gone to your head, okay? Think
Let
about
them go
it.
to your head.
I have to do something to.
All right.
Whatever. This is
Whatever.
just a flat roll.
She's drunk on power.
Feel the hubris?
Yeah, the hubris.
I just want to note one of chat's comments saying, warning, the Slayer has entered the facility.
Thank you, Last Caravan. Also, hi, Dusty.
Cool. So, hi, Dusty. You mobility hard suit all the way in.
Yep.
Cool. You charge at these people who are shooting at you, and I'm going to say before you even get close, at least one of them clips your shoulder with their gunfire. I think we're going to use the stress mechanic from Field Guide to the Kraken Trade Boundaries, massive.itch.io. Invest in an incredible game. The stress mechanic rather than taking damage. So you are absolutely going to take 2 stress at this point from a minor piece of damage.
Cool. Is there a place to put that in ComCon? Because I do not see it.
is. I believe that there is.
It's under bonds.
It will be under bonds because that's all the KTB stuff.
I don't even know where that is, but I'll try to find it.
Is it on the sheets?
It'll be if you are able to go to the section in CompCon that has dossier, narrative profile, tactical profile, and mech hanger. Bonds will be on there. That tab, it'll be on. The stress will be under there.
Oh, is there not a place to put it on Foundry?
No, probably not on Foundry because I don't think it's fully updated. No.
Never mind.
Okay.
I'm done.
It is on CompCon. You'll find you can take up to 8 stress before you break, but even if you break, you take on a burden, which is like a condition, and you can still keep going. I just think it's more interesting than you're dead now, you're out of the scene.
Any chance I could try and follow that up?
I invite you to. I tell you what I would like to do. I would like to go over to Fiasco. Because they've been gone for some time.
How fast am I going? Did I get anywhere?
Pretty fucking fast, buddy. Yeah, I think you're at the end of the alley. I think you're out. You're back onto the street, and you can see sort of the nightlife of Soji continuing around you. Nobody any the wiser that your friends are currently being shot at by agents of the House of Sand.
Like, I'm trying to figure out, would I be able to get my mech and come back in time with how speedy I am?
If you continue to roll, get somewhere quick like that, maybe.
How does mobility hardsuit factor into that too?
Read mobility hardsuit to me.
You can fly.
You can fly.
Fly.
Yeah. I can fly.
I can fly. I can fly. These hardsuits integrated flight system would allow them to fly with a mover boost. Yeah.
That's a speed 10. Yeah. Okay. I would absolutely call for another get somewhere quickly. I think with the mobility hardsuit, you can roll that with accuracy for sure.
Okay.
I still think it's going to take you a couple rounds to get there, mount up, boot up your mech, and get back. And as you reach the end of the alleyway, as you come out into the street, that's when you start hearing the gunfire begin behind you.
Oh, jeez.
There's a shotgun blast and Flatwound shouting, "What the fuck, Lexi?"
Okay. And oh god, the idea of grenading them isn't great because Flatline's right there next to, huh?
It's an option. This is why they call me Fiasco.
Hello.
So, how far range-wise am I from the two people, I guess?
The bad guys, like maybe like 40 foot.
Okay. So I can't do the exact same thing as Flatline and try and swim or kick off them. Okay.
Is this something that happened at a very specific Lancer Academy that my characters didn't go to? Because I've never heard of this technique.
Just because we're exceptional doesn't mean we're talented.
Speak for yourselves.
Okay. Can I use my mobility hardsuit to get to the top of the building that, like, one of the buildings that's bracketing this alley?
Definitely.
Kind of look at everything from above, I guess. I guess I'll just say, if everyone gets out, I can cave the alley in behind you.
My god.
Okay, so Fiasco has said this through comms, correct?
Yeah.
Responses?
Renegade's gonna say, "Come on, Flatland. Time to make an exit."
That's what I'm trying.
There's also the alternative option. You could provide us some cover from above, like cover fire from above as we run, or just help take them out from above, because then they have to split their attention.
Okay. I'm just trying to think. I don't have much ranged options because my light signature says it has a range of 3.
So 3 is relative, and I think we can sort of bend. What are rules? Rules don't confine us. If you want to take a shot from that range, it might not be super effective, and you probably roll the difficulty, but you can certainly lay down covering fire. You can certainly make these people go, oh shit, there's a guy on the roof.
There's some guy on the roof.
Some fucking guy. We've heard of him and we're scared.
Okay, I'll take the shot then. Here's to have, did you say with difficulty then?
Definitely. And
Okay.
with whatever happens, pass or fail here, you are going to draw their attention.
This roof, it doesn't happen to be one of them roofs that has like flat and then a cover, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
It's just a flat roof, huh?
It's pretty flat.
Ah, this is why they call me Fiasco.
Mm-mm. It's as far as covering fire goes, it's not great. It's a little wild, it's a little erratic. You definitely catch their attention. You definitely sort of put them on the back foot, but after a split second they realize, oh, some guy's got no fucking aim. We're okay. You don't push them back, you don't put the fear of God in them, but now they know you're there.
I should have put on my glasses. Hang on, next shot will work.
Okay, those weren't the glasses I thought you were gonna do.
Same. Could
So,
I try following
These
that
ones
up?
aren't prescription.
Please do. Please.
While Fiasco's trying and failing to put the fear of God in them, I'm just gonna try and run up to one of them and like putting the sidearm away, like reaching into another side pocket. It's also another RoboCop like holster. That it's just it's like a serrated knife, except it kind of whirs like a chainsaw, and it has fire along it.
So you saw all the options for blades in the catalog and just said all of them.
Yes, actually. It's technically kinetic. It's an aesthetic effect, not an actual damage effect.
Kinetic
Otherwise-
aesthetic. I love it.
But she, in my mind, I'm trying to think of this as like her actually trying to use spot, but
Mhm.
instead of trying to make out intentions, she's trying to look for a spot from what she can see with the armor that they're wearing and just try and like shiv right into like where it's weak.
God.
It's tenuous, but I'll allow it.
It says spot details or objects. I'm just gonna
100%.
point.
I live to enable bullshit. That's what I'm here for.
It's
But-
the saw of Achilles.
But I have to tell you, consequences are gonna be,
Gotcha.
again, pass or fail, you're gonna be right up in this guy's melee range and he's gonna strike back at you. So I
I'm-
think this is risky.
I'm okay with this. You know what? We haven't really had a risky roll just yet. Let's.
So
I didn't catch
I will
that.
allow
The
I will
pitch-
allow
The pitch was at like
Only
dog
dogs can hear me.
frequency.
I will allow the spot roll. This is risky, this is with a difficulty.
Yep.
All
with a
rolls are
difficulty?
risky when I'm in the party.
Is it with a difficulty? You said.
With one difficulty. Yeah. If it's risky, it adds a difficulty.
Darn. Well, this is gonna be rough. Let's
Make
see.
better choices.
You know what? I did 13. How's 13 work for
Pretty
you?
good. Yeah, you can see, like, they're not wearing hard suits. They're not wearing like armor like you are. You can see that the patches of kind of, it's less finding an opening in the armor and more finding an opening in their movement. As you get closer, you realize that these people are not trained the same way that you are. These people are trained to be stealthy and fast, and it's more kind of finding an opening in their guard. They move fast. They're quite lithe. But you watch them for a second, and as you run up, you are able to duck in and sink your kinetic fire chainsaw under an armpit somewhere.
I'm basically just like pulling them close and like, you do not want to take this fight. If you keep this going, this will not end well for you. Back off. I'm done working for you already.
I would like to.
Just to resolve that, whilst you're thinking
sorry.
what that's going to be, the guy goes down. This person absolutely goes down with that hit, but not before getting a decent glancing blow off on you in return. Take 2 stress.
Got it.
I would like to keep moving towards my mech, but also I would like to get on comms with the one like guy that's still standing.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you don't even need to get on comms. You can just shout. You can be heard if you shout loud
I
enough.
would like to not be heard.
Okay.
I'd like to do it subdermally because they don't know where I am still.
Got you. Yep, 100%. You can do that.
And I am going to. I don't know if it's possible, but I'd like to have it not be my voice, just have like a voice changer mod or something.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say into their comms privately, agent, what business do you have with my group?
Okay. Roll me. What'd you think? Hack a fix?
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that. Because you know what? Might as well keep doing the things I'm good at.
Build
Apparently
a character
it's
to do a
shotguns
thing.
or hacking.
It's a character. It's certainly a character. Yeah, 13. No, sorry, I'm looking at an old roll. Straight roll.
Okay. YOLO.
I say straight roll, of course. I mean as queer as you possibly can, please. 13. Cool. Yeah. You're able to.
I prefer unmodified.
Unmodified. Fair enough. You are able to reach them subdermally. You are able to cover your voice enough that you think there's no way that anybody. Small chance that anybody would recognize your voice anyway, but it's impossible to tell who you are or where you're coming from. The person doesn't flinch. Like, this is not unusual for them. They're not surprised to be addressed in this manner. What was the exact question? Sorry.
I said, agent, what business do you have with my group?
What kind of response would you get to such a question? I think in response you will hear a very low growl of a person who has just seen two of their comrades go down in quite brutal ways quite quickly. And a guy with a stash just soaring onto a rooftop above them. Just growl, "House Sand has business with you. It is not my place to ask what that may be." And then the comms channel shuts off. You have 2 segments left on your clock. 1 enemy standing, and Fiasco has the high ground.
About that.
Tell us all about it, Stud.
Do you think,
Oh god.
since range didn't seem to work, do you think I could just jump off the roof and Sephiroth stab the last guy coming down from below?
I would love nothing more than to see that happen. I really would. What
You
custom
would
trigger do you have for this? How do you make that happen? So the jump isn't what's gonna kill you, it's the fall. In fact, it's not even the fall, it's the hitting the ground.
But I do have the mobility suit, so I could boost a little.
Yes, it's the most Iron Man thing possible. You can jump, you can fall, and if you time the blast of your thrusters just right, you will be able to cushion your landing.
Okay.
And what are you attacking with? Do you have a Sephiroth sword?
Archaic melee. I was assuming it's just kind of like some almost like commissioned family sword that he was given as almost a ceremonial thing.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Under archaic weapons,
sword.
the book lists archaic weapons as all the wonders of the galaxy on offer, and some people still insist on lugging a sword or a crossbow into battle.
Yeah. It's basically the hilt has whatever kind of house crest emblazoned into it. It's very
Perfect.
I'm thinking a champagne saber.
The most ineffective weapon possible. That's the one that Dandy chooses. I love it.
If it falls on you from a great height, it's pretty effective.
All right, you have successfully convinced me. Not that it's hard to do. This is a survival roll. Consequences are you're gonna break your fucking legs.
Awesome. So any difficulty or accuracy?
I'm gonna be honest. I think this might This might be risky nonetheless.
What?
Jumping off of a roof, my dude. You're gonna take 2 stress either way.
Okay.
If you fail, you're gonna take 4.
Okay.
You're gonna severely hurt yourself if you don't time it right and you hit with too much velocity. It's gonna hurt.
It's okay. I'm wearing my glasses this time.
Did not think I'd be witnessing DuckTales today, but here we go.
Have we mismarketed ourselves? Is it not clear that this is our brand?
So, yeah, difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is why they call me Fiasco.
Holy fucking shit. For those of you unable to see Foundry, Gask rolled a 4. How did that even... Wow. Rolled a 5, actually, but came out with a 4.
So, let me just make this clear. Fiasco, Danger Chaos Agent, trying to Sephiroth Shovel Knight bounce onto this guy, still rolls a higher than me average.
That's why they call him Fiasco.
That's why they call me Fiasco. Oh.
Yeah.
Just imagine this guy is there, is like just off the comms, probably does not even care about me because I missed the last one, and then just wham next.
So, fuck me, this is not how I thought this was gonna go either. It looks so good. It feels so good. You're like, holy shit, I've got a plan. This is gonna be great.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone's gonna be so
help.
proud of me because I'm not pulling out frag grenades and blowing shit up. They're gonna be so proud of me for thinking.
And
you
I didn't
draw
run
the
away.
sword, and you ran away, but you came back.
I came
That's
back.
true heroism. Ask Han
the
Solo.
good part.
You jump. The sword is out. And you're so caught up in the moment, you forget to fire the thrusters until like the last second. It's like, oh shit, scramble. You hit the guy hard. The guy goes down, and when you look, he's got the sword like through the side of his head or something, because you couldn't even line up the shot. You couldn't make that bit go well. But damn, it hurts. The suit takes a lot of the impact, but you're gonna take 4 stress off the back of that.
Oh god, that's half of it already.
Yes, it is. You jumped off a building.
Badass does not equal optimal is the key takeaway here.
No, there are always consequences. All right. After all that, though, it's still pretty effective. Those are your last 2 segments filled. You have managed to get rid of all these agents.
Thank you for the Fs in chat.
So yeah, you are, as far as you can tell, free and clear. These agents have all gone down.
All right, well, I think that's taken care of. I think we should run away.
Yeah, let's cheese it.
How much pain is Fiasco in right now? Just
I'm
a
pretty
genuine
drunk.
question.
I'm pretty drunk still, so I don't think I can feel it like too well.
Oh my god.
Renegade's gone. Renegade's leaving. She's like, Mech, where's my firestorm? I need it.
So you're still about 2 blocks away, but as far as you can tell, you have got rid of the immediate danger.
Valkyrie is looking over the bodies to see if there's anything of interest on any of the bodies.
Okay, yeah. Without even a roll, quick check will show you basic supplies, basic equipment. Not the kind of supplies that you are carrying. These people are not out on a long-term mission. They seem to have been dispatched fairly recently. They don't expect to be out and away for very long. Like, they're not carrying rations. But nothing, no identifying marks. Secret agents don't tend to carry their library cards with them while they're on business, so there's no immediate identification available. But you definitely you're able to pick up at this close quarters what Lex and Talia have already deduced, which is these are agents of House Sound.
Flatwind, are you still there before like starting to head out? Like you said like we should get going, but are you still with me or have you already started to head out?
I'm gonna guess that basically as soon as I said that and if Fiasco's alright, we just kind of, because Fiasco's legs aren't doing too well, I guess we mobility suit over together.
Oh, do we have like arms around each other?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, we're just like we're two sides of the one jetpack.
Yeah, I think probably as we're heading back, if Valkyrie doesn't find anything of importance, I think she's heading back and probably over mentioning over chat for everyone to be able to hear. It's like, sorry if that was my doing. I didn't think that they would hold on to old contracts for that long.
Renegade says in response, they have business with our group. I suspect that it's more than just about an old contract, Valkyrie. Let's get to our mechs. We'll talk about this, up at headquarters where people, away from people.
Yeah. Yeah, we are going to need to talk as a group about this because what was that? It's like hauling ass the entire time now. It's like, okay, we have killed people. There's a person with their entire innards along the walls, probably. Another man who just shivved. Another person who's been Sephiroth.
Badly.
See,
But
here
it's-
I was thinking that spray painting a guy in the face was going to be the worst thing that happened to them, but no, that was tame.
Escalation is my middle name.
So do we all get back to the mech shop?
The workshop.
Workshop, pardon.
If that's where you would like to head, yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I would like my mech back, please. I would like to be in
entirely
a
fair.
thing where I can punch stuff again.
How do you cover those last two blocks? Are you taking a leaf out of Dandy's book and fucking cheesing it? Are you attempting to be stealthy? Are you keeping an eye out for any potential war agents? What does that the rest of that journey look like?
I'm hauling ass because my logic and I mentioned that it's like I'm just going to book it to everyone because my logic is I don't think they want to cause a scene.
Okay.
In a workshop, that's probably the least like subtle thing they could do to do this.
Renegade will say they were never equipped to fight. We'll be okay. I just had to blow one up for insurance. And she also books it.
Okay. Yeah. You two are able to cover ground very, very easily, very, very quickly. Fiasco and Flatwound, you take a little bit longer propping each other up. You were already propping each other up because you were the two who were white girl wasted. So it takes you a little bit longer, but
Did you see that? Did I look cool? I know
your
you're
legs are
always doing
broken,
the
bud.
flips and stuff.
They're really bent in a way that legs shouldn't be bent, bud.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm double jointed or something, and I just found out now.
That's not how legs work.
Okay. Did you know those guys? They were crazy.
I mean, a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, let's just get back to the workshop, because
Okay.
that can't be good.
Let's go.
the irony of Fiasco saying they were the crazy ones. Beautiful. All right, yes. No other action befalls you as you make your way back to the workshop. The workers there are very happy to hand over, release your mechs. All the work is done. Everything is at full repair, and all of your LL1 upgrades have been applied.
The workers see 4 battle-scarred lancers, one of which has broken legs, the other is covered in blood, clearly drunk, and they're
It's
like,
Tuesday.
They
This is
only
fine.
they only
This is
see
fine.
3. They only
This
see
is
3.
This is not unusual for them. They've seen this and
That
probably
is-
worse.
So
So yes, you are able to regain your mechs. What's your next?
Renegade doesn't deactivate invisibility until she is safely in her mech. Just like she is invisible in the workshop the entire time, and the mech just goes.
Perfect.
Yeah, she even like gives a command like to her NHP, like, let's get like start
Get
the
things
car,
booted up.
let's go.
Yeah,
Boot it up.
Perfect. All right,
Okay.
you were able to. In fact, while you were doing this, I will say, Valkyrie, if you could roll me a spot check, please.
Joy. This is
What? That's perfectly innocuous thing for a GM to ask for. Why?
it's the same thing when a fucking GM in 5e asks you to roll perception. It never ends well. It's not a question you want. Oh, there you go. I'm fine.
17. Yeah, you have like knowing what you know now, recognizing the MO of these people who followed you, and they didn't attack you. You genuinely started that one. That was on you. You're able to kind of piece together. You can see their mechs. Their mechs are here. You are very easily able to cotton on. It's that color scheme. It's that kind of design. You somewhat recognize the House Sand designs, but not again. Your info is probably slightly outdated. You do recognize 3 more. But with a 17, they're not currently manned, and you do not see anybody nearby lurking who might own those mechs.
Okay. Lex.
Yeah.
Is just trying to be very just inconspicuous about it, but like is talking over the subjournal comms, and is like, Lex, well, technically everybody.
Okay.
There's 3 more we're gonna have to deal with. Possibly.
What do they look like?
Like, we'll gesture over with her head. Mechs.
Oh,
Over there.
All 3 of them are different. All 3 of them look pretty sleek, pretty small. One of them is a size 1, 2 of them are size half, and they look pretty high tech, fast.
Do they look like something Lex would recognize? Secret agency, or I don't know.
Definitely the kind of thing that you would expect to be sent out on a mission like this. Definitely the sort of get in fast, bamboozle them, and then fuck them up.
Yeah. Okay. So not big guns, just
Nope.
standard issue business for that sort of thing, right?
Yeah. For the kind of mission that House Sand is known for, the kind of espionage, get in, don't be seen, get out fast, deal damage from up close, that kind of thing.
Do I have any suspicion of what kind of mission this might be? Like what they would be after in these sorts of missions? Just from previous training, maybe?
I mean, yeah, you've seen these in action. You may even have piloted something like this in action before. These are what they dispatch when targets need taken out. They need taken out fast and quick and quiet.
I respond to Valkyrie. I guess if that's a team-wide comms, correct? What they want is to do their job quickly, and from what I can remember, I think their job is to kill quietly and quickly. We need to go.
Okay, but is there anyone? There's no one in them, and they're not nearby, right?
I
far as
think
I can
those are
see
the
right now.
guys we killed, maybe. But
I say, if they're here, why don't we just fuck them up a
Booby-trap 'em.
little, just in case?
Put
What
a
are you
whoopee cushion on
suggesting?
the mech seat.
I'm suggesting. No,
mean, I've
no,
got.
bud, not a whoopee cushion. I'm gonna strap Fiasco into
Okay.
his Mac. Like, make sure that like it's all like nice and tight, like a
It's a good thing
toddler
most of this
booster
is
seat.
levers and not paddles.
We could just steal one of those Mechs. Firestorm can drive itself, at least to our ship. Maybe I can hack one.
I think it's just better if we
Blow it
mess
up?
them up because they might be tracking it anyways.
Okay, before as much as on board as I am for the possibility of just absolutely destroying this Mechs, I will note we are in a public setting.
No, it's
This will have
Oh yeah. Okay.
no.
The actual
She's like
exploding.
she's noting like as we're because she wants to get back into Bastion. She is not taking chances with like being anywhere outside of her mech right now.
Yeah.
But getting into it, she's like, the problem is that if we do anything like very like visible, this is a public setting, which means that brings down fire on us as well. And I don't think Carlisle is going to also enjoy if any of this gets back to us, which is why I'm saying, Lex, is there anything you can do to ruin anything about the Mechs before we go? Because I think this is actually the situation we should not try and fight.
To actually, I can do that. I'll handle it. You guys go. I'm gonna do a little bit of. I'm gonna do something fun. Now that I'm inside my mech, could I do something with my mech? You know, like a little invade situation, maybe, just to heat it up, mess it up a little, heat it up.
Interesting. So they're not currently booted up. They're not running.
No, that's fair.
I'm not
They're
sure how.
Parked.
Yeah.
Literally just want to mess with a parked car.
Yeah, like that's kind of the option you have. Like I might allow you to do a pretty difficult, like risky role to try and prepare something. But like, how do you hack a turned off computer? I don't think there's a system open for you to currently invade.
Don't want to be seen, but I've been very effective not being seen this entire time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Question. Are there like in terms of like when something's getting upgraded in the shop or when mechs are being stationed there, are there either cleaning units or like repair units that are being used at all?
So a lot of things that are done here in the workshop would be automated. Yes, you would see kind of low level things, droids, machines, things of that nature. Definitely. These are parked in a slightly separate area from yours. These are not currently getting any work done to them. They're just kind of parked.
Can I hack a mech to turn it on to blow it up? Or to mess it up, like mess with the systems.
Mess with one of the like workshop droids, one of their bots.
I just That's an idea. I just wanted something I could do remotely to mess up internally without messing up the exterior. Is the plan that
I get you.
Yeah.
I get what you're aiming for. I feel like for most of your tech attacks, the system would have to be up. If there's something that you want to do to
Can I attempt to remotely hack into it to turn it on?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's attempt that.
Step 1, let's turn on the
Step
mech.
1, turn it off, turn it back on again. Yes.
Look, I'm trying to
definitely, but this is definitely risky.
Yeah.
This is definitely a difficulty, and there's definitely consequences no matter what. This is definitely a case where this like murder bot in the corner booting up is gonna draw attention from the engineers around it, who are gonna be like, that ain't supposed to do that. What the fuck? Whether or not you succeed. In fact, if you succeed, yes. If you don't, then you'll be okay.
All right, let's go. I have a question. How does grit work?
How does it work?
Well, I don't know what grit is. I just noticed it on my sheet. What is it for?
It gets added to certain rolls,
Okay.
especially in terms of like your melee attacks when you are a pilot, and it's just something that is reflective of half your LL level rounded up, I believe.
Okay, so it's just
We just have the one.
one difficulty?
Yes, one difficulty on this roll.
Oof. Okay, here we go.
Just barely.
For the
What?
second time today, you
No!
get it. You get something. You have something you are working with. You're putting inputs in. You're getting a response. The bar is like 99% loaded, and something automatic shuts it down. This is a well-protected mech.
I give up. I want to go home.
Roll to whoopee cushion. So presumably while this is happening, the rest of you are legging it. You're making your way to the space elevator.
Yeah, unless anybody has other ideas.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily just like leave Renegade by herself. I guess I would like wait up at least like halfway outside of the whatever to see if she's okay, and then once this happens, just be like, we gotta go.
You hear in comms like, I give up. Let's go home. And she follows behind Talia.
Okay. Beautiful. It's another few blocks to the space elevator. You probably came down this way, and so you recognize how this is done. You've done it before. It's pretty cool. Like, it's just a great big cable that leads from the equator of a world straight up into space. I've had to spend some time on Wikipedia pages this week. It's been kind of cool learning about this. It's almost at the bottom. It's almost like a ski lift where you just kind of have to queue up and wait. It's constantly moving. The way this works is that it is constantly moving. There are constantly platforms and occasionally like bits of freight and things attached, constantly going up and down into orbit. So you have to wait for a few seconds for there to be a platform for you to board. Doesn't take too long. And before you know it, all four of your mechs are parked on this enormous platform, slowly moving up into space. I meant to do the physics and figure out how long this would actually take. It moves at a pretty rapid pace.
So no like awkward elevator like
yes
Space
because
elevator
it's you
music.
singing. Yeah. There isn't any automated, so Gask's just stood in the corner.
Girl from space, Ipanema.
Exactly. And so you begin moving up fairly quickly. I think it's probably going to take, like, let's say maybe 10 minutes for this to make it all the way up into orbit. But for now, it appears that you are safe and things are quiet.
Appears.
for now.
That's a perfectly innocuous thing for a GM to say. Roll initiative.
What's your
Well,
strength
if we're gonna
score
roll
again?
initiative, we
What's your
take
passive
great.
perception? No, we're not rolling initiative because there's no initiative in Lancer. You begin moving your way up into space. And for a moment, things are
while
quiet.
we're on the elevator, do we want to like talk about what happened? Da, 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 da. Like, you guys all seem to know what was going on back there, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but House Sand is really just known for espionage, luxury, nonsense.
Should have recognized it from Go, but I had trouble with, the weather and everything. But yeah, essentially, if they're gonna get violent, they want to do it quick and fast. And apparently they have business with our group.
Would I know anything about, like, House Sand? As, I guess, in relation to House Dust, maybe?
Mm-mm. So, have you got any triggers?
Because them pretty similar names.
I don't even know if there is a trigger for this.
No, like, recall information.
No.
Blow something up?
Blow open your mind banks. No, I think as a so you're You're noble, technically, right? You're from a noble family.
Technically.
As a noble of the baronies, you would probably be schooled and learn about the other houses. You recognize that what they're saying is that's House Sand's sort of MO. They are what specifically would you like to know?
I guess what their political motivations would be.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
if there was like a political reason for this attack, like especially since the most recent mission we've done was to help refugees off of Bow or like things like that, I guess.
So you know that House Dust is a Republican house. House Dust essentially has now abandoned noble and ignoble, and is only really a house in name only.
Yeah.
House Sand is slightly more traditional. There's a lot of political groups within the Kraken Tray baronies. House Sand is very self-interested, very interested in sort of nationalism of the baronies, but in a expansive, borderline colonial kind of way. They are interested in expanding. You know that they have basically House Sand is separated into the world here in the baronies, and they have another world out in the Dawnline Shore, which is kind of the frontier. They are very interested in expanding their influence, expanding Karakan values essentially across the galaxy. And in that, you know that they are very closely aligned with House Stone.
Love them guys. Love the Stones.
So I have a clarification to ask.
Please.
One of my things from my bonds is
we love a bond power.
Well, no, it's not the power specifically. There's a question that says, what weird quirks do you have? And it says you can change your eye color, hair color, and your height by up to 3 inches in either direction. Is that a thing I can just do?
I believe so. Does it say between sessions or between when people are looking at you?
It doesn't tell me when I can do it.
Let's have a look. This is a Harlequin. We stand a Harlequin. Choose one and swap during downtime. You can change your eye color, your hair color, and your height by up to 3 inches in either direction. Yep.
Okay. So it's something that I have theoretically done before. Okay, cool. So what happens next is I assume there's a way through like our communications network to send up a page or like a piece of information from the Omninet. And
click share screen. Watches the stream. Yep.
Essentially, it's the in-universe equivalent of a screen share, and it's an article about the death of Aurora Marsh, the adopted daughter of what's her name?
Malia Igori, Lady Igori.
Malia Igori?
Igori.
Anyway, yeah. And then I guess as like a caption or something, Lex writes, "The reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated." And she just sends it to the group while the elevator's going up.
As you are absorbing this information, it's not a sound, like you're still in Atmo. What? That's a completely innocuous thing to say. It's not. They're coming for you. You hear and feel a vibration. You feel movement on this cable. And as you look below you, they've caught up to you. Where are they?
Oh, this is the long, narrow map you told us about.
You're gonna have to scroll all the way down to the bottom. I'm sorry.
I'm already there, baby.
Scroll.
I'm already here.
This is your Donkey Kong level.
God damn it. Why?
There they are. You turn and you see those 3 mechs have been activated. They have been piloted and they are clambering up the platforms, up the chain behind you.
I really was hoping that we killed the pilots.
I'm not gonna lie, I worried for a second. I was like, no, my combat encounter. No, they're gonna ruin it.
Nah.
So, I think that's a great place to take a break because I stand my cliffhangers.
Yes, you do.
Hooray!
All right, we'll be back. Everybody take a break, hydrate, stretch, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Thank
And we're gonna fight! welcome back. Let's fight. I'm excited for this one. I don't want to mess about. Let's go. Okay, you will get first action. You can see these 3 baddies below you on the ladder, and they are moving towards you
baddies.
at speed. What would you like to do? Oh, I'm going to turn that music down.
I would like to. Oh, okay.
That's the wrong music.
I have several ideas. One of them involves big gun.
Mm.
Another one involves bigger gun, and the other one involves smoke grenades.
I also have a question because
Please.
I think the way that you described it, is this like a side view? So like
Yes.
the bar that we're on, okay.
You're
So does
essentially
that-
on a ladder, and if for people who aren't on Foundry and didn't see it happen, this is a very tall map. Essentially, you are now approaching the end of the orbital lift, and if you get close enough to the top, like you can probably see the epoch from here. You can see your ship in orbit. If you get close enough, you may be able to get aid from them. You may want to dispatch these enemies, or you may just want to run away from them. You can move from platform to platform up this space elevator at your leisure. Know that if you climb at half speed.
No.
Those of you who can fly or boost can do so. You are still affected by gravity at this stage. You do know that there will come a certain point when you pass a certain elevation above the planet that you will begin to enter 0G. Don't shake your head at me.
Oh, balls. Okay.
And
I'm
falling.
going to...
Oh, I'm so sorry. Falling, do we fall immediately, or how does that work?
No, so you like 0G, you won't be falling, you'll be floating. It
Okay.
will change up the way some things work. Some things for the better, some things for not so much the better.
Joy.
So it is your go.
What do we want to do? What do we... Do you want to throw a smoke grenade up? A little bit of light cover? What do we... I've got options. Make it hard for them to hit us. Or I
mean,
could just
should
hit
we-
them.
We could just hit him. I don't know. I mean, anything to just kind of like knock him off.
Okay. All right. Okay. Here's what I'll do. Oh shit, I can do that. I'm going to free action activate my protocol for extra move. Is there a button for me to do that? I don't know.
You can put it in the chat. I think if you select your own token, you should get like the little mini bar that comes up with however many actions you've got, and you can tick them off if you want. But that's mostly just like for your own reference.
Okay, so there's not a thing that actually activates them. All right, let me see. So I've got protocol activated. It's free action. I'm going to okay, so my range is oh okay, cool. I'm going to do a lock on Mad Serpent.
Let's give him a lock
So
on.
one quick action.
Everything's so small.
Another quick action. God. Gonna. Okay.
Yep. Lock on.
I'm gonna.
So you got one more quick action, and you can move.
And I can boost for free.
And you can boost for free.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot my smart gun. Okay, I'm gonna shoot my smart gun at Mad Serpent.
Yep.
Consume the lock on.
That gives you an extra accuracy.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
That's a crit. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah! Eat it!
And then, this is what happens. Pew, pew, pew. Beautiful.
Woo! Also, who had Anne as their first one to roll a crit in
Nobody.
the chat poll?
Was that in that 20 though? Oh, damn, it was.
I
Hell
can't.
to the,
Oh shoot, I pressed the wrong button.
Sorry,
I was supposed-
Amelia. I was really betting on you.
No worries.
I pressed the wrong button though. It was supposed to be a tech. It was supposed to be my. I hit the thing. I hit the mech instead of hitting the thing on my sheet. It was supposed to do. I was supposed to use my mechs thing, and I forgot.
It's
I
fine.
clicked
It still worked. All you have to do is roll damage.
Okay, cool. Hold on. Let me see what the thing is. It's the smart gun.
It was a smart gun. I can see the lock on.
Yeah, what is the damage on a smart gun? Sorry, I screwed up. So
No, that's okay. It should be on your sheet. Let's
yeah,
have a
I
look.
just need to.
Firestorm, mech loadout.
It's 4.
Smart
what
gun
is
is
that?
4 connect damage.
Okay. Do I need to roll anything for that?
Nope, it's just 4 flat.
Nice.
Smart gun will hit almost everything. Doesn't do much damage when it does. Smiles in karma.
4 is great.
I have that. on my
Okay.
gun.
Can I move?
Yeah. You can absolutely move.
So, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, Foundry confuses me still.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's a pretty steep learning curve, but it's got everything you need on there.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
So
Hold on. It won't. Okay, so that's 4, and then I move at half speed on the actual ladder thing.
if you're climbing, yep, absolutely.
Oh, heck yeah, I'm fucking climbing. Okay.
Cool.
So it's 1, 2. Wait. How do I do the thing? Silly me. Okay, wait. What am I doing? 1, 2. I guess that's up here somewhere.
Yep, it can be on either side. Cool. So what happens is the instant that you shoot at Mad Serpent, something happens with Weeping Dancer over here. Some light blips on and off, and this light encases Amelia knows encases this other mech, and it blinks out of existence for a split second, and then blinks back into existence just below the platform on the chain.
Oh no.
My
Cackles
favorite.
in Mirage.
My favorite
So
frame.
excited.
I know exactly what this does, and I hate it.
It's so good.
I'm so excited.
So that just happens as a reaction. Is that the rest? Is that your entire turn? Done all your quick actions? You can overclock if you want to take an extra quick action.
I can also take a quick action as a free action once in the whole scene, but I don't know if I want to do that yet.
Up to you.
Wait, is that below me? Is that young Lotus right below me?
It teleported as soon as you shot at the other guy. One of them. You shot at this one, and then this one teleported this one.
Can I? Okay, wait. I have a free action. What can I do? God, do I want to be that asshole right now? I mean, I do.
I'm gonna
but...
suggest that you do be that asshole.
All right, I'm gonna use my once per scene ability to take a quick action as a free action, and I'm
Beautiful.
gonna be like, too close, and I'm going to, I am going to do this properly and shoot the young Lotus this time.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna click the young Lotus,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna click the thing on my sheet.
Yes.
Hey, look, when someone encourages me to be an asshole, it makes me feel
Should do that.
comfortable.
What are you firing with?
I'm gonna
Smart gun
fire
again?
with my smart gun again.
Beautiful.
Hey, look, I pressed the right button.
Get it.
Hey, I'm seeking. Hell yeah. Roll that.
Oh, it's a miss.
No! Oh, feels bad.
Sorry. Feels super bad, man. There's a lot going on right now. Like, this would be a shock to the system to see this guy suddenly teleport behind you to whip around your entire mech and perform an extra action. That's a lot of
Yeah.
stress. That's a lot of pressure. The shot goes wide, and he's still
Okay.
there right behind you.
No!
Don't worry about it.
You hear
Don't worry
you
about
hear
it.
in the comms. You hear in the comms. Yeah, that just happened. They teleport. Watch out.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. That's Firestorm. Okay, start encounter. Let's try that. There we go. I got this. That was Firestorm. Go. Okay, next up, I get to play. I think I'm going to play with Mad Serpent. Mad Serpent looks hella fun.
You get to play with.
I get to play the game as well, you guys. This guy can hover, so
That
that's
Mad
super
Serpent-
fun.
Mad Serpent's hella pissed because I took the first shot and they're gonna come for me next.
Maybe, maybe not. Oh god, I love this one so much. It's a full action, but is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth
Probably.
it. I'm gonna
Probably.
look, you guys are probably actually gonna walk this in 3 rounds of combat, so I'm gonna blow all the good stuff right now. Mad Serpent has hella fucking range, and he immediately teleports like all the way up here. This is a teleport action. Again, he just blinks out of existence and then blinks back into existence. You lose him for a second. You're not even looking, and then it's above you. That is a full action, but fuck it. Wait, can NPCs overclock?
Can
I don't think
NPCs
so.
overclock?
I don't think they can. No, that's fine. He's up there now, and there's nothing you can do about that.
Lancers
Oh,
are so
he's-
cool. That's what we could do. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill you all.
He's making it our problem. He's up there and he's making it our problem.
In fact, since that is the full action, how far did he go? Because he can go. This is mad. This mech can go 50, so
Yeah.
he's actually got another 40. He's gonna be waiting all the way up there for you.
I'm sorry, how far?
50.
Range 50. Yeah. Wait.
Okay.
Now I definitely know what this one is.
You do. You do.
Because this isn't the
Um,
this isn't the Mirage, is it? Is it?
No,
I can't-
the
Oh my
the
god,
one that
I'm an
teleported, the other
idiot.
one's
I
Crash.
forgot to do something. Why am I such an idiot? New
That's a
things.
shame.
So many things on my sheet.
That's not even a recharge. Beautiful. Okay, that's that guy. It's back to you. There's Mad Serpent.
So wait, how far did the rest of us get to move?
You get to move up to your speed, which for you, Otios, is
5.
always the hardest one for me to spot because my character doesn't move, so I never need to look at it. Yeah, 5.
But don't we have a thing that lets us move faster?
Some of you do, yes.
Your
Part of
protocol.
my protocol.
Activate the protocol at the start of the turn and you can boost.
You can do that, yes. Didn't somebody use that in the first encounter? So that's a core power. A hyperspec fuel injector is your core power. You get that once per mission. So if you used it in the first fight, which I feel like somebody did, but I can't remember who. We'll check
Oh,
the
it
board.
was me. So technically I couldn't have done that. My bad.
It's fine.
I thought
We'll allow it.
I
We'll
thought
allow
it was a pro. Okay, yeah, it's activated as
protocol.
a protocol.
Yes, but you can only actually, it's like a reserve of, like, a burst of energy reserved within your mech. Once you've
I'm-
expended it, it's gone until you deploy it back.
I'm learning.
We're all learning. It's fine.
We're all
It's
learning.
absolutely
I just-
fine.
I just figured that because we had gotten upgrades, it was reset. I didn't know if it was.
Okay.
That's actually fair. Yeah. This is a new mission. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You can reuse it. I wasn't going to make you walk it back anyway, so that's fine. You can now continue to benefit from it.
I might have some ideas then.
Please.
On how to close in on Mad Serpent if you guys want to focus on the ones below us. So activate protocol then, if I can do that, and then boost as
A free?
was it like boost is a free action?
Mhm.
So that means I can move 10, which means that I can go up here because I can fly, right?
You can. So yes. You would be just below that platform, but you would be up. Do you have
This
to
is what-
land? I feel like you have to land.
I can't get on the platform. Let
Not
me
quite.
in. Let
You
me
can get to the
in.
chain. You can like hold onto the chain.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to land. You just take heat.
Okay, then I might go up here and not land then. Cause I take heat at the end of my turn.
Yes.
So I had the missiles, but they they only target people who move into their zones, and these guys are teleporting, so I don't think that's gonna cut it this time. So I might use my mortar cannon, which means I got a thingy thing recently, didn't I?
A thingy thing.
I got a thing. Talent, that's it. Jackhammer. If you have a cannon, as quick action, you can fire a jackhammer round. Dealing 10 AP kinetic damage to a size 1 section of any object within range. If it's an object, can I hit the thing that they're standing on?
Oh, the platform?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Oh my God.
Hell yes.
To like drop the mech? Because they're not
Yes.
flying, they're teleporting, right?
It teleported, and then it is, I believe, it hovers.
Oh, hovers. Dang it.
Yeah, it is just hovering above the platform.
I was gonna drop that sucker.
That would have been badass.
Yeah, that's why I had plans. Okay.
I mean, you've got other targets.
I do got other targets. I still might aim for them because I don't need line of sight because my weapon's arcing, so it could
Perfect.
help. So then that means I have 2 actions, like 2 quick actions. So I
Two quick
can.
or one full?
Yeah. I think I might just shoot twice instead of doing the lock on then.
Okay.
Yeah, take 2 shots at this guy.
Do it.
This fool. This foolish fool to challenge me.
How dare this bitch come into your territory?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, arcing mortar cannon.
Mortar cannon. Beautiful.
Okay, first shot. Let's go. I have so much stuff on my screen I can't see. Oh, 8. Oh, no.
No,
Not great.
that one's a miss.
Okay, next shot. Let's go.
So
I'm gonna try.
I think you can only use 1 mount per round. So if you
I
use the
can?
mortar, you got to move on to something else. So you've got your thermal lance, or you've got your Sharanga missiles.
They're 15 range. And how far
Mm.
away am I from these guys? Oh, never mind. They're 18.
That guy's 11.
Yeah, but with my missiles, I could target 2 people.
Ah.
Am I able to see Mad Serpent from where I am, or is that like little platform doohickey
So
in my way?
2D representation of a 3D space, that chain and that platform, you can cut. Yeah, you've got a visual. The
Okay.
mech is bigger than the chain.
Then I'll target Mad Serpent and Young Lotus at the same time with my Sharangan missiles.
Beautiful. We just call them the Sangria missiles because it's too difficult and life's
The
too short.
Sharingan eyes.
In my Sharingan eyes. With my Sharingan eyes. Sasuke.
I would like to leave this campaign now.
All right, see, it was nice having you. Bye. Roll it. Let's
roll
go.
it.
You can do it. We believe.
Oh no!
Oh, again, an 8.
We cease to believe. Our belief is rescinded.
2
I apologize.
8s. Oh god.
It's a lot of pressure here, Fiasco.
It's a lot of pressure. My hands are sweating. My legs are broken.
Turns out the missiles are activated by.
We're
foot
laughing,
pedal.
but it's really bad if you think about it. Like,
The legs are not broken. That was not canon. It just hurts a little bit.
It just hurts a lot.
All right, is that your turn?
I guess so, yeah, because then
I
I have
guess so.
reaction left, yeah.
Okay, beautiful. So, not quite enough for Young Lotus to begin making a move, so I think it's up to Weeping Dancer at this point. Standard move on our guy here. Why is speed always the hardest to find? So, again, that's another teleport. All of a sudden it just blips up and it's here.
Oh, that was a baby teleport.
Baby teleport. It's doing everything he wants to do. That's also a reaction. What senses? What senses we... Ooh, we're working with 15 senses. That's some bullshit and we like it. Okay, Bastion. Hi, how are you?
hello.
Hi. How you doing? You okay? You enjoying the game?
I sense whatever my responses will change in the next 2 seconds.
I don't know what you possibly mean. Oh, by the way, bury the lead on this one. This mech is invisible. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
On which one?
This one. Technically invisible. Now, in Lancer terms, that means, like, you know it's there. I've come to understand, I feel like it means that it's invisible to your senses. So it's just that it's really, really hard to lock on and hit. It's a fucking mech. You can see that it's there. It may have some cloaking device that blurs the edges, that makes it difficult to pick out. It's not completely perfectly invisible.
50% chance to miss is what I'm
That's how it works.
Well,
That's
it's
how it
50%
works.
chance to get the opportunity to hit.
And then you
Gotcha.
still have to roll to hit.
So I have to find them, and then I can. If I don't get that, then I can't even make the attack.
Yeah,
Got it.
and
Got
that I
it.
interpret to be like you're locking on with your senses. You're pointing out there, shoot that, and then it tries to shoot that. So it is going to just make a straight up quick tech attack against you. I will target you, Bastion, and roll a tech attack. That's a hit. I would like you to take 2 heat, please.
Got it.
And now all attacks that you make until the end of your next turn treat your targets as if they have soft cover. That's 1 quick attack. What else has it got? I don't think it's got much else as quick attack. Oh, no, that's perfect. Okay, 2nd quick attack. Also on you, Bastion. Just because you're the one in range. A manifold shove.
Uh-oh.
Sure, it's fine. Oh, it's a miss. You can hear that it locks on. Like, you can hear this sort of tinkling noise as these sensors begin to try and penetrate your mech and take control. You feel it trying to wrest control away from you. But with some quick hacking, you manage to repel the invasion. That is Weeping Dancer? Weeping Lotus? Weeping Dancer. Gun! You guys, your turn.
I have a question, and that's going
Please.
to impact if I go next. Do I currently have line of sight on Young Lotus, considering I'm on the platform?
Yeah. Again,
Okay.
3D representation. Let's say it's a
Okay.
mesh platform and you can see through.
Perfect.
I just want you to blow shit up. That's what we're here for.
Oh, here we go. If I could go next, because I do have a plan.
Oh my god.
Okay.
First, I'm going to use Protocol, take 1 heat to project my shield, my Type 3 projected shield,
Mhm.
onto Young Lotus.
Mhm.
So we take +2 difficulty whenever we want to attack each other.
Mm-hmm.
Where is my heat? I'll just mark it. I'm just doing this in CompCon because
It's fine.
I'm going to move all 5 of my movement
Mm-hmm. All 5.
to
that
there.
Beastly
Mhm.
number. Mm-hmm.
Which means I am within range 3. Oh, I'm in range 2. Shit. Well, I always... Size is so difficult sometimes.
It really is. It's fine.
Uh,
We walk it back if you want. I don't mind.
no, this still... No, this is fine.
Okay.
I'm going to use my first quick action to use my Pinning Spire. So the Young Lotus and me are immobilized. The only way it can end is if I end it as a protocol,
Mhm.
or if you hit me with a ranged or melee attack. And you
Mhm.
always count as being within melee range of me.
That would be so wonderful if that was where the Young Lotus was. But unfortunately,
It's not an attack.
I hate you a lot.
It's just a thing, and they cannot be moved in any way.
Ah,
Get
okay.
their ass.
That's actually
You
that's
read
fine.
the rule book.
That's not a reaction. That's a quick action. That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. It is pinned. Get that white witch up in you, baby.
And then my last quick action, I'm going to shoot them with my shotgun. If I can find my shotgun.
I'm
Where
sure
is
that you
m-
can.
So this, because they're, wait, is it melee attacks for Pinkrati? I think it's melee attacks for Pinkrati.
I believe so.
Okay, so this is going to come in at +2 difficulty because
Oof.
of. But we take this.
You take these shots. You know that you're gonna roll a 2 anyway, so you got nothing to lose. Holy shit! Yeah.
What? Oh,
I'm
damn
just-
it.
Who are you,
That's
and what
not
have you done with Amelia?
Yes, shotgun hype.
I love it.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Boom,
guessing
get
they
it.
I'm guessing they take 4 damage because I
absolutely.
believe this is the Hornet. So that's their it's not the Hornet. Okay.
That's not the Hornet.
Never mind.
Hornet went up top.
I see. But because of that, is it my reaction or is it a free action? Oh, I'm going to put my exemplar's mark on them.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, so whenever an ally, I think it's once I can do it, whenever an ally misses an attack, they can re-roll it, but they have to keep the second one.
That's fine. Bear with me. So something that I have, I believe, is immune to immobile. But I don't think it's this one. I think you have targeted the exact correct enemy for this one, so really fucking well done.
I did something right.
You did a lot right today, Amelia. It's only getting better.
Right.
Yep. Okay. Immobilized. Beautiful. Is that the end of your turn?
I can't move. I can't do jack shit anymore. And this guy is in a real bad situation. So, yeah, I'm guessing at least the look of this is that Talia just like kind of runs up, pulls out like the big bass guitar, gives like a big thwack, and like something that looks like it should be a bass guitar string, but like tougher, just like jets out and like impales this thing in the leg or something and
Perfect.
locks us both into place.
I love it. Okay. It is now the assassin's turn. You are directly in range, and so obviously it is going to hit you. That's a main melee, so that's quick. So as a quick action, it's going to mark you. The assassin chooses a character. It now has resistance to your damage. Damage that it deals to you cannot be reduced, and it is going to gain all accuracy on all saves forced by you. I don't think there is a mark for that, but never mind. And its second move
So even if I were to brace, I wouldn't get resistance.
cannot be reduced.
Oh, that's bad.
So maybe it's not the best one that you could have attacked, but let's
Maybe
see.
not.
Maybe not. So Young Lotus is now going to attack you with its heated blade, and this deals double damage to immobilized targets. So, sorry.
+2 difficulty.
+2 difficulty. Has it already added that in? It's giving itself 2 accuracy for some reason. Oh, the blade has 2 accuracy, but
Oh,
the 2
God.
difficulty are going to cancel that out. So this is just a standard roll. Let's go.
Ooh.
That's a hit. 4 damage.
Doubled to 8.
Let's see if it's already factored that in. No, it has not. So yeah, double to 8.
Ooh.
You are now locked in battle with this, and neither of you can escape. Remind me, how does it end that? Hull save.
Is this like armor piercing or anything?
It's not armor piercing. no.
Actually, no, it ends when it hits me with the melee attack.
Ah, well, there you go. So you are now both free.
Hooray.
Hooray! You're right there. You can do it again. Do it again. And that is
Press it,
it.
teleport.
In fact, that's a good point. Now.
Uh-oh.
God, I love this game so much.
Oh, me and my
Um,
big mouth.
Now that it is free, it can move, and it will move. And it does begin to do so. Its speed is 6. And as you watch, it begins to move, and it is not encumbered by this. Like, it doesn't slow down. It is moving at its regular speed all the way up this chain. Except that it's then going to go into engagement. Was it already engagement with you? Technically, it probably was.
Not
Probably was.
engagement, but it was. If it were to step forward, it would have been in
So, yeah.
threat.
It will. Yeah. So it will only move that far. And then, because this is the one that's an elite, this will get to take its second turn.
Wait a minute. Wait.
What?
I have a Overwatch. I could hit it with my ferrofluid lance. It's
Yep.
threat too. It would have activated.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do it.
It's
Oh my
going to
God,
attempt to move, so go for it.
If this works, I'm gonna scream. Do I have any? It's just a flat roll, if I'm right. It's not like slowed
I-
down, not immobilized or
It's
anything.
no longer immobilized.
Wait. Blade Master. I think I get +1 on this.
Are you rolling an attack? Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it. Oh my god, Amelia! Who are you?
What is going on? What is going on?
And it's immobilized again.
For reference, Amelia doesn't roll like this. Like, what the actual fuck are you doing?
What is going on?
It is immobilized. You're immobilized as well.
Did you suck
Yes.
at our luck?
think
Did you
so.
steal it from us?
She's just channeling it for this one.
Did you break my legs personally to get this?
Fine.
Wow.
I'm doing something, everyone. It's immobilized.
No, honestly, I'm
All right.
proud of you. I am proud of Talia. I'm proud of you.
So it's gonna swipe at you again then. Heated blade. 2
Wait.
accuracy reduced again.
Did it already do 2 quick actions because of the mark?
It has 2 turns. It's an elite.
Oh shit.
So is it? It's mobilized. So 2 more difficulty.
I mean, it will. It's regardless of the difficulty. It's because of the projected shield.
That's fine. That weapon gets 2 accuracy. So
Okay, so
if
it
that
would have
shield
been flat
cancels
roll.
it out, flat roll.
And I
So
would have
here we go.
also had +1 whatever, but I hit anyways. So
It hits.
I don't care about damage. I care about this thing not moving.
Fine. That's another 8 damage, unfortunately, because you are immobilized again. Double damage.
No, I have, and there's no way to reduce that.
There's
I
no way.
I structure.
Oh shit. Cool.
Uh,
Cool.
4, 5.
And now
alright.
immobilized is.
I'm just gonna do the structure in CompCon because
That's fine. Whatever makes you comfortable.
oh boy, that's system trauma.
Oh shit.
Wait, do I have custom paint job?
I think you did. You had all those like
Heard
punk
of it.
things, remember?
Oh, I
You had the
feel-
I lost a bet.
oh yeah.
Was that personalization though?
That's. I thought I had both. I'm about to find out. I have
Uh,
both. Real
You
baby.
lucky fuck.
Glancing blow.
Nice. Nice.
I
Nice.
am
nice.
impaired until the end of my next turn. I am fine with this.
Yep. We take those. That melee attack removes immobilize from both of you.
Not for ferrofluid lance.
That's right. Well done. Cool. It's still immobilized. I don't think it has anything else it can do. What's that? Oh, that's a quick tech. It can do that. So it will quick tech against you. I really wish the basic attack wouldn't come up every time. Roll. That's a miss. And that is uncharged. You avoid being sapped by it. That's good for you.
Yeah, that's
Fantastic.
Ow.
Okay, that's all the baddies. Bastion, you appear to be the only harbinger left.
Yep. I'm
What you
just
got?
looking at all of this, just watching this little. I'll be frank and dignified. This little bastard moving around, hitting my southbound pachyderm. So,
My southbound
proto-
back at them.
yes, no one hurts my team except my incompetence.
Oh, their own.
Yes, or their own. This is how this works. To activate the protocol is taking 1 heat, correct?
Yes.
Mm.
Let's have a look. Beep, 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 dee, 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 dee. Where are you? There you are. Which protocol?
Is the one that gives the free quick action, correct? The initiative. Once preceding the first may take any quick action as a free action.
No, that one doesn't, but your project shield does. That's a different protocol.
Got you. So that is just in play, correct?
Your core power,
so
yeah.
long as I declare it.
Yeah. As long
Okay.
as you consume the core power on your mech stats, there is a little green battery that you can click and it will deplete it to show that you've used it once.
Gotcha. I am going to initiate that, and seeing Southbound Pachyderm's tactics, I'm going to just mirror her, but I'm going to take an alternative route inspired by Renegade. I'm going to try and invade this little bastard.
Nice.
So that one would be a tech attack, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it would go to this, and then where would I?
You could lock on to it first. They're both quick attacks. Quick tech.
and since it's an attack, it would activate Valiant Mark. So if you miss, you can re-roll it.
Wait, yeah, but it's an invade. or not an invade, but like it's a tech attack, not like a regular weapon attack. So I don't know if that counts.
Well, before we get into that, how do I mark show that to get it to? Oh, it's a tech attack right here on the
Tech
sheet.
attack,
Got it. Okay, no accuracy, no one. Is there anything that I add to this based off of the mark?
If you miss, you get to re-roll it, because I think if a tech attack is still on this hack.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
still technically an attack.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna roll with that.
Yes.
Yeah, don't need to re-roll it, I guess.
Oh, jeez.
That'll do it. That'll definitely do it. So what does that do to him?
Okay, so it being invaded, as a result of being invaded, on a success, your target takes 2 heat, and you choose one of the invasion options available to you. I choose Fragment Signal, so it's impaired and it's slowed until the end of its next turn.
Oh man, you locking this down.
I am going to make sure it doesn't move unless I want it to move. Which, speaking of which, I'm going to take my movement towards it, and I'm going to try and ram it down to the ground.
Ooh. So sorry, remind me. It was already immobilized from Southbound Pachyderm, and now it is slowed.
It is slowed as well.
And what else did you say? Impaired.
Yes, it was. Yes, because I used Fragment Signal, so it's impaired and it's slowed.
Beautiful. It is.
Which, yeah, impaired is received. It gets a difficulty on all attacks, saves, and skill checks.
Beautiful. How long does that last?
Okay. The invade will last until, seeing it right here, till the end of their next turn.
Perfect.
So basically, their next turn, they're locked down again.
Again, we like it. We like
Yes.
it. Okay.
Now I'm going to lock it down because I really want this to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just going to rush towards it, and I'm going to try and ram it down to the platform below.
Beautiful.
I don't think I will manage that, sadly. But I'm going to try and do that anyways, because I'm going to try and ram it with. Let me pull out.
You're
Do
all
I
in
have
such
my
a nice
pretty?
little huddle.
Do I have my pretty? Do I have? I can attack. Wait, I can. Just double checking. Ram melee attack. Melee attack. It only requires a full action if it's a heavy weapon, correct?
Super heavy.
Super heavy. Everything else is fine.
Mhm.
Oh, that means I can test out my new pretty.
Oh.
You just see her like just sort of send out. I kind of imagine, even though it's like technological and it's not really meant to be a clear visible thing, there's like little shards that fly out that look like bird feathers that impair like different spots in the mech. And then she just reaches into the back of the mech and pulls out a new friend, which is I have a chain axe.
Of course you do.
Because she's annoyed at this person. She's annoyed at this person being moved around. And I'm like, no. This is not how this works.
Mhm.
You don't do this. You
Nope.
don't do this.
Okay.
And I have locked onto it, so I do
Get the
have
accuracy.
the 1 accuracy. Let's see what that does for me. That's 15.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
And so it gets knocked 1 back.
It would get knocked back 1 normally, but I have something that affects that. Give me 1 second
Of
while I
course you
pull
do.
that dang old thing up because I like ramming things.
It is shredded.
It
takes
also
3
can't
damage.
move in any way.
I think the shredded only happens on a crit, as far as I can recall.
On crit,
Other-
correct.
It's a crit.
Get me.
Otherwise, I would be celebrating more. Yeah, when you boost your next oh, that's when I boost, so it'll only do the 1 knockback. But it's just based. I'm making it clear you're mine,
Mm-hmm.
so it gets knocked back 1 spot. I'm gonna
It gets
just
knocked
say
back.
pointing down.
You loosen its grip on the chain. It can't, like, the fingers of the mech are completely frozen. It cannot move. It cannot react. And you just, like, thwack it off of the chain.
Good.
It will begin falling at the end of its
I
next
have
turn.
a punching bag then.
Awesome. I believe it will start falling at the end of its next turn. So that's fine.
Reek.
I feel like somebody should be able to do something about this, but I don't know that it can.
Oh,
That's
wait.
fine.
I am gonna make one last thing. This free action.
Mhm.
Say to I'm gonna go with Fiasco in this case. Fiasco, are you gonna be okay taking a Fiasco? Please keep the one who's floating around up there locked down in some way.
I
Whatever
don't
you
have
have
the
to do.
lockdown stuff you have, but I can try.
I believe in you. You can do it. You have a
Okay,
leadership
thank
die.
you.
You have a leadership die. Beautiful. All right, that is the end of round 1. Let's go to round 2. It's you guys. Who's got something?
Okay. Am I going? Am I going?
If you've got something,
okay.
shame
I've
it.
got something. I'm going to perform a violence. 1, 2.
This is what we're here for.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a move and also a boost, and I'm gonna try to get on the platform over there. Question is the one over there, the weeping dancer, still undetectable by my sensors?
It is invisible, yes.
Does it matter if I just shoot a big gun? If it's reliable, does it matter?
So what you'll have to do is roll to see whether you can make the attack. That's a 50-50 chance. If you can make the attack, even if you hit or miss, a reliable weapon will do the damage.
Oh, look, Mad Serpent is also in range.
That weapon is also in range.
Oh,
and
look.
arguably a bigger problem. Arguably.
I do. Well, I mean, we'll see.
Is that line of sight from underneath? Or...
Yeah.
Okay,
it?
because those are smaller platforms.
We're fudging it because I don't care. I want you
Okay.
to blow shit up.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna have.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna give you enough problems. I don't need to be fucking around with line of sight in a 3D space.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen.
Rules lawyers, get mad. I don't care.
I'm going to quick action lock on to Mad Serpent.
He is
No,
locked on.
actually,
He's not
no.
locked
You
on.
know what? I'm not gonna lock on Mad Serpent because
Okay.
I'll let Fiasco handle that. I'll lock on to Okay, can I actually like roll to see if I can see Weeping
Yep.
Dancer?
Do it.
Like, is that what is that?
So it's
is that-
roll a d20, and we say 11 or higher. You can hit.
Okay. I don't know how to do a regular
Uh,
D20 roll.
Bottom left. Oh, where is it?
I
I
have
used
no
to be able to
idea.
do a little. I think you just type. Slash d20. No.
Is it
have you-
roll D20? I don't
Maybe.
know.
How dare you, Foundry? It used to have a button. If you've got a die nearby, you can.
Hey,
Just
look,
roll.
it's a 20.
There you go. Roll
Oh
20.
my lord.
What the hell?
Okay, can I shoot the Weeping Dancer?
I mean, you just typed 20.
No, it's roll D20, is it not? Roll.
No, you
Roll
just typed
D20.
20,
You just
Anne.
typed
Sorry.
20. Yeah.
Oh.
There you
Okay,
go.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's-
I thought I had typed it correctly. I did not.
Oh.
Okay, so I don't see the Weeping Dancer then. Sorry.
It's crit.
I-
It's fine.
It's fine. No, I
It's fine.
meant to write it correctly.
It's fine.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
No, unfortunately, your sensors can't lock on. It remains invisible.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay, so that doesn't actually work. Okay.
No.
Girls in chat are demanding we let her keep it.
Oh my god.
No, it's
No.
fine. I screwed up. It was an honest mistake. We're all learning.
It wasn't a screw up. You don't need to worry. It was not a screw up.
I'm going to just shoot Young Lotus for violence reasons.
Absolutely. We stand
'Cause-
violence
'cause-
reasons.
I mean, is there really
As
any...
opposed to peace reasons to shoot somebody?
Firestorm is a pacifist. Did you not pick up on this?
Yes.
The name
total
says it
pacifist.
all.
Hmm.
Total pacifist. Actually, how can I make
How can I make this worse?
how can I make Young Lotus have a worse time?
I mean, Young Lotus is having a pretty bad time. Young Lotus
Okay.
is immobilized and impaired and slowed
Okay,
and
so
falling.
did I have to take an act, like some sort of action to check for Weeping Dancer?
You rolled
it-
that was the
did it-
d20.
It was just a D20 roll to see on my scanners, right?
Yeah.
Could I just then attempt to invade Mad Serpent?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mad Serpent's up there. I'm gonna do a lock on
Mhm.
and then an invade action.
Lock on. And a tech attack.
Where's the tech attack button? Ah,
It depends what tech attack you're trying to do. Or are you just doing a general tech attack?
I want to do an invade tech attack is what I'm trying
Alright.
to do.
Let's
is it
have a
on?
look.
Oh, I can press a button with a specific one. Okay, cool.
There you
I
go.
would like to, oh,
You have options.
no, because I was just thinking, you know what? I'm gonna, because the assholes doing tech attacks are downstairs, but I don't.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm just gonna do the hack slash on Mad Serpent.
Do it.
Is it? Oh, it doesn't give me an option to consume lock on with an invade, but that's
The
weird.
lock on is.
Oh
are
wait,
you,
did I?
Are you targeting?
Hold on,
Are you
I
targeting
forgot-
Mad Serpent?
I forgot to target.
There you
It's
go.
okay. I know how to do this. I'm a pro lancer.
Pro
Okay.
Lancer.
Pro lancer. It's fine. Got this. Let me try that again.
Do it.
Okay, there it is. Excellent. Did I do it?
That's
Did I
a
do the thing?
crit. Absolutely.
Oh,
Cannot
yeah.
benefit or take quick attacks or full attacks.
What is going
Love
on
that.
with Anne's rolls today?
Everybody's
Amelia's.
rolls.
Yeah, everyone's
Not
doing really
mine.
well.
Not
Okay,
mine.
okay.
Why they call him
Okay.
Fiasco?
That's why they
Okay,
call me
so
Fiasco.
here's what happens. Because of my talent,
Mhm.
when you hit a tech attack that consumes lock on, your target must choose to either take 2 heat or be pushed 3 spaces in the direction of my choice.
It will. Let me see how much heat it can take. It will take the heat. It will take 2 heat.
Excellent.
No, not 23 heat. No, that didn't happen. A lot of fingers.
I mean,
2 heat. Okay, fantastic.
so
You got
that's
anything
my
else?
those are my 2 quick actions. I'm gonna I can overclock, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll do. How do I do it? Overclock. I don't know how to do the buttons and the things.
That's okay. You just take 1 heat the first time you overclock.
Okay, I'll overclock and do a attack on it.
Did you consume the lock on?
I consumed the lock on with my
Perfect.
tech attack, I believe. I thought I
Click.
did.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clickety click,
Clickety click click.
clickety click.
Again, targeting the exact correct enemies with the exact correct abilities.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying really hard, boss. Okay, let's go. I'm going to do. Oh yeah, accurate seeking. Hell yeah, let's go. Boom.
That's a hit. 12 damage. We love to see it.
Well, it's only 4 damage, but it's something.
I don't know why I said 12. I apologize.
It's
We were
12.
We're talking about what to hit.
It was 12 to hit.
Yes, that's what I can see. I just saw
Okay,
12
cool.
hit. Boom. Immediately explodes.
Nailed it.
Your faith in
Making
me
it
is misplaced.
Hey, look,
that is
I-
Mad Serpent out of the game. Beautiful. That everything you got, Renegade?
Yeah, that
I mean,
is
it was a lot.
absolutely everything.
Don't allow my tone to indicate that you should have done more. You did absolutely everything and everything correctly. Okay, who have I got? Weeping Dancer. I think it's up to you. What do we have? That's a full tech. We hate full techs.
Nah.
We hate that. We hate that for the action economy. God damn it,
in
you
this
guys.
economy.
In this action economy.
In this action economy.
Okay. Are you in line of sight? You are in line of sight. If you are allowed line of sight on everything, I am allowed line of sight of everything. So when you take that hostile action,
Yeah.
Weeping Dancer is going to use Blip as a reaction because we're back at the top of a round. And what that manages to allow it to do is to teleport Young Lotus.
It's immobilized still.
It can take involuntary movement, though. It can be teleported.
It cannot
by-
be moved in any way.
Oh.
Immobilized characters cannot make any voluntary movements, although involuntary movements are unaffected.
Hold on, where is it? There's been a lot of stuff.
Page 78, bitch!
On a failure, both you and the target are immobilized and cannot be moved in any way.
That supersedes. Fair. I hate that. How dare you? Fine.
There's a
Doesn't
reason we
use
were
that.
trying to lock this thing down.
How did you know? You didn't even know what it could do. So
I'm
mad
I'm
right
good
now.
at one thing.
As soon as
correctly.
it got teleported the first time, we learned.
All right, okay. Maybe we do the tech. Maybe we do the. No, you're just gonna kill everything. This is no fun, you guys. Let me hurt you, please.
I'm also noting for the record, I mostly play mages, so I just do CC. So this is how I think about things anyways.
All right. Here we go. So, this is what is going to happen. The Mirage is invisible. I can transfer this status to another character within line of sight as a quick action. So now Young Lotus is falling, yes, but it is also invisible.
Visibly falling. Haha, jokes.
I don't think it matters. I don't think you could do anything to. I could do anything to you. There's one quick attack, and here's the next one.
The important part is that the Weeping Dancer is no longer invisible. Kill it.
Okay, the next thing that's going to happen is a tech attack against. I think we're going to go against Southbound Pachyderm. This
Because
is
Southbound
Weeping
Pachyderm
Dancer.
just hasn't been targeted enough this combat.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're
Or
gonna
in
run with the
general.
biggest fucking mech on the battlefield, you're gonna get targeted. So here comes just a flat roll. That's a hit with an 8. An 8 hits your E defense. I love that for me. So, you're gonna swap positions with Young Lotus.
Does that mean I also bring what's it called? Wait, swap with Young Lotus?
Mad Dance. No, Mad Dancer was the one.
This is
there, Mad Dancer.
exactly what I wanted.
You're now falling. So if that's what you wanted, that's great. That's oh my god, I hate you so much. That's Weeping Dancer. Let's go. It's your turn.
Well, shit.
One day
So I can still kind of like move. I don't have an Ava suit or anything, but I can still kind of move in midair.
Other than
ish.
being immobilized, yeah, sure.
But I can end that.
You can.
I can end that with a very funny series of events.
Don't act like I don't know what a White Witch does.
All right.
This is gonna
Protocol.
Be good.
if I may go, because I don't have anything else I could really do. This is gonna be so stupid.
I mean,
Love
go
it.
I'm
right
gonna-
ahead.
Protocol to fling wherever the Young Lotus is back down to roughly where I am.
Mm-hmm.
So it moves 4 spaces, and the mobilization ends on both of us.
Okay. I think this will override. It doesn't matter that it's invisible because it's you've got it like speared on the end of your lance. Even if you can't see it, I think the effect is going to take place either way, so I won't make you roll.
Yeah.
4 spaces in which direction?
Towards me. I don't know how well it's gonna show because I don't even know where this thing is on the map
Well,
right now.
I mean, there you go. Let's make it visible again because you can't see it, but you can feel it. That's what she said. Where are you sending it?
I'm gonna send it directly. I don't know if you can see this on my end. Directly
Okay.
back that way.
Perfect. Love it. Now you're both falling. If I
yeah,
go
we're-
down, I'm taking you with me.
We're both falling now. I can't hit this thing because very likely I'm not. Like it's invisible. I'm still impaired.
Mm-hmm.
More likely than not, it's gonna be a bad situation for everyone.
Wait, you're impaired?
Yeah, because of glancing blow.
Ah.
It's until the end of my next turn.
I did not have that on. Thank you for being honest.
Okay. Okay, let's do some
There's
some
the other
bullshit.
guy. There's the other guy.
There is the other guy, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about getting the other guy. Alright. Quick action
Mm-hmm.
to lock onto Weeping Dancer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move. I'm going to, like, kick off the
Is
chain
that
or
swim
something.
and kick?
I'm going to kick off so I can get right next to this.
Oh, beautiful.
I was gonna
form.
require that any movement be in a downward trajectory, but I see you're already on my wavelength. I love that.
Let's see. So that was one quick action.
Mm-hmm.
Second quick action
Mm-hmm.
to do ferrofluid lance.
Wait, what is? Oh, that's a protocol to fling.
The protocol is to fling.
Beautiful, fucking white witches.
Yeah. And also, I was wrong before. You have to make a hull save if this hits, and I
That's what I
will
thought.
consume the lock on. So
Mhm.
this, it's not slowed in any way. Yeah.
It is slowed off of your. Oh no, this guy. No, sorry. Young Lotus is, but Weeping Dancer is not.
Okay. So it's +1 because of Blade Master. This is +1 because I'm consuming lock on, and -1 because I'm impaired. So
Okay.
it's just +1 accuracy total against the Weeping Dancer.
Now, it's going to use Blip. It is going to teleport.
Shit.
I do not know in which order those things should resolve.
If it
The trigger is you taking a hostile action.
Oh, okay.
It was going to use it before, but it couldn't. So I think I'm going to be that asshole because I want to get to 3 rounds of combat. I'm going to say the hostile action is you moving towards it.
Okay.
So it's going to teleport. It's not going to be able to go far. It's going to go down to there. So if there's anything you can do from that distance,
And
please
now
feel
that
free.
I'm on the ground, I can move 1.
I'll allow it. And you got
And
threat
it's
3.
3 away, baby. Pitting Spire.
Beautiful.
So it is immobilized.
It is now immobilized. Does that consume the lock on or no?
That does not. And shit, I don't have any. I can't hit it with my melee attacks. Do I?
You don't have CQB?
I have the shotgun, but the shotgun's like boring, you know.
I want to be boring, do we? Goodness me.
Yeah, exactly.
I would argue that shotguns are cool.
Young Lotus is generally next to me, right? Or did I pass him?
You've passed him.
Okay.
He is not in a position to enter engagement with you, though.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
I don't feel overcharging is not a good idea here.
Probably not. Again, don't worry. You did quite a lot. That was quite good. So, the only person left to go is Young Lotus. I believe it will spend its turn being invisible. I believe it will spend its turn falling. And then I believe it will lose its no longer impaired, no longer slowed.
That is correct. It is till the end of your next turn.
So, that is the end of its turn. How far is it going to fall? How fast is it going to fall? How
It
do
says
I
end
find
of
that
your
out?
turn. Does that count as like turn 1 or turn 2?
How do you mean?
Didn't you say that this one was an elite, so it has 2 turns?
That's a fantastic point,
Uh-oh.
Gask. Thank you so much.
Teacher, did you
Thank
remember the
you.
homework we did last
Thank
night?
you so much. Has
I
everybody
hate-
got their homework? Their homework is getting
my
hit in the
God.
face. Let me just figure out how far is it going to fall. Start to fall at the end of their turn. Fall at the end of the turns each after. It's not
I
telling
respect
me
you, Gask, but also, why?
Everyone else is rolling so well. I
The
decided
funsies.
that if I can't do anything, I'm just gonna bring it down with me.
Okay. It actually is going to land. You positioned yourself beautifully. It lands directly on top of you, Southbound Pachyderm.
Oh my lord. Uh-oh.
You're immobilized. That's fantastic for me. Gask. Oh man, take accuracy on your next attack because that's
What
just made
can
me
I say
so
except
fucking
you're
happy.
Welcome.
Now I get to do assassin shit after you locked it down the entire time. My god. So it's actually what it's actually gonna do is gonna leap. 8-foot vertical leap. I love
8
it.
foot.
So these were the
vertical
mechs
leap.
that we saw earlier, correct? The ones that are for murder?
Yep,
Yeah.
murder bots.
Murder mechs.
It jumps, it leaps off of you. It's its turn to do a swimmer's kick. It leaps off of you, Southbound Pachyderm, and heads over in an upward direction towards you, Bastion. It lands on the surface, and characters adjacent to it need to succeed on an agility save, or you are knocked prone. So that's just you, Bastion.
Does it technically count as an
Yes.
attack for?
As an attack, no. This is a save to an environmental change that you are making.
Is it making a movement? Is it starting any sort of movement right next to me?
It ends its movement next to you.
Okay, I'm
But it
just double
starts
checking.
next to me if that counts for Overwatch.
That's why I was asking.
I imagine you would take Overwatch, yes.
I'm going to use my ferrofluid lance again, and I realized it has to be a hull save, not just it happens.
Ah, okay.
But once again, I don't necessarily want this thing next to me.
Your call. I believe it has advantage. What system are you running, Darcy? Jesus Christ. It will have an accuracy on the save against you because it tapped you as its target.
I'm no longer impaired because it was until the end of my next turn.
That's true.
Blade Master doesn't count because it's during my turn. It's not. Oh wait, it is slowed still.
Not anymore. No, not at the end of that turn.
Ah, crap. So I get no bonuses.
Not really.
Ah, great.
Also, this is a narrative thing, I suppose. But if you have got your ferrofluid lance, essentially impaling Weeping Dancer, are you able to hit it with something else?
I
Are you
have
like making a fruit kebab here, like gathering
Pinning
mechs?
Spire is on what's it called? Not
Limited?
ferrofluid lance.
Got you. Then yes, you can.
18. Okay, so now
18
okay, I
hits.
was wrong before. You have to make a hull save.
It makes a hull save. But it gets accuracy. That's a 9.
I
So
can almost guarantee you that doesn't do it. My save's 11.
it will remain where it was. Just right there next to you.
Hooray!
Can we see this? Just, I
Immobilize!
know this is a ridiculous question at this point, considering the fluid lance has just speared it again. But can I see it at this point, or is it still invisible? I know
think
it's a
it
mechanic
lost-
thing, but
Let me double check how invisible it is. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
is it
No,
90%
yeah.
invisible, Darcy, or is it 70%? I need to know. It's very important to me.
69. No, actually, yes, it is invisible. So let's just retroactively roll a d20, Amelia.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll.
Just gonna nat 20. We all know it. You know it. I know it.
It's not. It's gonna be 2.
Nope. Sorry. It was beautiful.
It wasn't even a 2.
It wasn't even a 2. Oh, that's you. Okay, so yes. All of that simulation plays out inside of your mech's
It would have been so
processes.
cool, you guys.
And that's what your mech tells you. Damn, girl, that would have been cool. But it didn't. So,
When did you get an AI?
Sebastian, if you could make that agility save for me, or be knocked prone.
It's because it's bouncing off of me, correct?
Yes, it lands next to you, and like the impact is enough to unfoot you potentially. Unfoot, that's not a thing.
Agility save, correct?
Agility save.
This is not going to be great.
I should check
for
what
me,
its save
'cause-
is. Is this a straight
Yeah,
10?
no, that's
Oh,
That's
that's a
one.
1. You are prone. Where's the thing for that? Prone. Beautiful.
No
Okay.
mechanics for crit fail. And
That I don't want to be too mean.
teacher? Hey teacher, is there crit fail mechanics too?
I want my
Still, what do you
leadership
do
die
now?
back, Gask.
Okay, and so while you are prone, it deals double damage to you with its heated blade, which is incoming. And this is rolling with 2 accuracy, which is a bitch, and it's still a miss. My God,
Wow.
7. That's terrible. What did I roll there? That's
Two.
a
I
2
know.
plus
Two
a 4.
accuracy.
Mhm.
Ah.
All right, that is the end of its second turn. Osios and Bastion, you are remaining on your team.
You want to squish this little mirage bug, please?
I'm gonna let Fiasco go solely because, despite against all of my better judgment, I will let Fiasco go, despite reminding you got an extra turn, Darcy.
It's okay, I don't really do much. I haven't hit anybody yet. Okay,
God.
so
How'd I move?
we have oh, that's 14. Okay.
Did I see the impact where they landed so I can kind
Absolutely.
of guess where they are?
Definitely. Again, you can kind of see the shape of this mech moving about. It's just a case of whether or not your sensors are able, like your targeting equipment can lock on.
So. The way that these hexagons work, it's kind of hard to get a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
But could I get like a straight line of those 2 guys?
Yes, if you're doing a line weapon, absolutely.
Yeah, my heavy thermal lance is a line weapon.
I love
But also, it, it might kill me. I'm
Is
just
that
thinking,
a risk that you're willing to take?
Mm,
It
no,
should
see,
be.
the thing is, my flying takes heat size +1 heat, so that means I already have 2 heat. And
That's
if I
fine.
fly again, which I have to, or else I just cut off my thrusters and fall, I guess.
And that's worked
that
out
means it's
so well
4.
for you before.
So that means I take 4.
That's
And then
fine.
my lance gives me 2, which is 6,
fine.
which is my full heat.
Then
which
you'll only
means-
take a stress. That's fine.
Then I take a stress?
Mhm.
Oh, easy. I've taken so many of those today. Why not?
Exactly.
Okay, that's what I'll do then. I'll move.
As a reminder, you do have accuracy if you're going for trying, because all I gave you as a command was just take that one out, and you've already done it, so you can just keep.
I've done it. I didn't hit them.
It rolls
I
over.
was like prepared for
over.
my 1v1 battle. We had our like cinematic zoom in on our eyes, and then they just got shot from below by Renegade.
So, what I would say is yes, you can hit them both. I'm going to say there's a 50% chance that you also hit Bastion. That's
This
your
is
line.
why they call me Fiasco.
Oh my god.
So, first up, roll d20. 11 or higher, you miss Bastion.
Okay, so what was the command again? Roll
It's
roll 20?
/roll space d20.
D20.
You used to be able to just click a button for that.
Yeah,
will
there
put-
is. I think you might have to just load it in with Foundry.
It might be a mod.
Okay, let's go. My luck is gonna not turn around at all.
Uh-oh.
You just hit Bastion. So, roll your attack. Bastion, you're going to take a little bit of damage. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Since it's a heavy, no, it's only super heavy to take 2 full actions, so this wouldn't take a full action.
If
So
you
then can I use a quick action to
wait,
well-
Fiasco, if you wanted to use the leadership die, you could do that if you wanted to avoid damage on me.
Oh,
I'm
can I
just
use
saying.
could I use the leadership on this roll?
Yes,
the
I
spot
just double
roll?
checked. The wording is that you gain +1 accuracy on any action directly follows from that order.
Does
So
this count as an action? Because I just need a 1. I just need a 1.
Technically,
It-
it's
that's-
not
that is
an
also-
action.
yeah, that's why I will say Darcy has full GM discretion on that. What counts?
I am always here to be your guys' biggest fan, so I am absolutely okay with you using that dice in this instance if you want to. I will point out the trade-off that you won't then have it for the hit.
That's why I'm like, I will say I was trying to say this too. Bastion will just be calling throughout, like, it does not matter if you hit me. We need to take care of them now before it gets worse.
Okay.
She's genuinely worried about Pachyderm at this point.
So
Fine.
if I'm using it for that, then I use my lance as a quick action. So then can I use another quick action to lock on to one of them?
Mhm.
It probably doesn't matter which if I'm hitting them in a line, right?
Well,
I'll just say-
so Weeping Dancer already has lock on.
yeah. So then, can I lock on to, Young Lotus? Isn't it?
Young Lotus is still invisible, so if you want to try that, it'll be another d20 to see whether or not you can. I will say if this will be the only roll to negate invisibility. If you roll it and you're able to lock on, we'll say that you can hit.
One of odds not been in my favor. Let's go.
Yeah, 19. All right. For you
God.
right now, it is visible. You direct your senses, and it is able to.
With my
lock on.
Sharingan eyes, I can see it.
So, all of that said, roll to hit.
Roll to hit. Okay.
Thermal lance. This is where God. So after all of that, that didn't count as a lock on, did it? Or did it?
You've got lock on both of them, and you still
Okay.
have the leadership die.
Okay, so
You're gonna
That's-
hit everyone, but you don't have lock on Bastion, so that's good.
okay, so is that head plus accuracy is that then?
We'll call it. I think you're gonna have to roll. How does this work? I
Yeah.
should actually pull this up. I don't think I've ever seen this used. Thermal lance, heat 2 to self. I think what we'll say is you just do an attack versus Weeping Dancer. And then
Okay.
everybody in the line will take it. I will probably have to look that up for future uses. Yeah.
Makes sense to me. It's just
Yeah.
firing a giant flame lance at something.
That's what we do.
That says basic attack. How are you guys doing your fun stuff where
If
you
you
target
go
people?
into your character sheet, there's a d20 like next to each weapon.
Yeah, but how do you target people? Because when I do the weapon thing, then it doesn't say consume lock on.
So by default, you'll have the little
Oh, I
token
see it now.
control.
I got it.
There you go.
I got it.
That's it.
Okay, so consume lock on, then leadership die. That's an accuracy.
So you should be firing with 2 accuracy.
Okay, yeah.
You can do this, Fiasco.
Oh, all this build-up. You know it's
believe.
gonna work out well. There's only one possible way it can work out, and this is why they call me Fiasco.
Nailed it. You crit.
Hell
Yeah!
Yes!
It was all building up
What
to
the
this,
fuck? What
baby.
are these visual effects?
I'm doing
Also,
it
hello,
many times.
Raiders.
It's cool. Oh, hi, Raiders.
Oh, hi, Raiders.
Oh, Reeds!
Hey,
Hello,
Horde of
friends.
Tails. It's lovely to see you. Hello
Welcome.
there.
We're Girls Run These Worlds. We're running some Lancer, and everything is blowing up. Look how cool it is. Pew 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 pew
Pew pew.
Cool, brilliant. So that is 8 crit damage. I'm gonna say that's on all 3 of them. So Weeping Dancer takes 8. Ooh, still standing. Young Lotus also takes 8. Also still standing. Bastion, 8 damage. How are you looking?
I'm okay.
Just a little singed.
She's definitely got that. It's big. Like I could do this all day energy that she's sort of like emanating right now.
Projecting but not feeling.
Yeah, and then at the end of my turn, I take 2 heat, so I full heat, overheat, whatever.
Yep.
I
So take
guess.
stress.
Me, the pilot?
No. Your mech. So if you pull up your mech and you tell it that you have like -2 stress, -2 heat or whatever. Sorry, you go over on heat. If you tell it that you've taken 7 heat, it will automatically come up and say you've taken stress damage. Click to roll.
Okay, well, I've got just 6
Uh-huh.
out of 6, and it's not telling me anything.
Because you're okay. If you're at your cap, you're fine. It's when you go over your cap that you take
Oh,
stress.
beautiful!
Perfect. It was
Oh
it was
my
the plan
god,
all
just-
along.
Yes, let's go.
Why they call
Why
you
they call you
Fiasco?
Fiasco.
This is why they call me Fiasco. I just skirt over the line.
All right, everybody's gone apart from you, Bastion. Have you got the oomph to clean this up?
Hooray. So I need to do the d20 roll in order to see if I can
If you
find.
want to attack Young Lotus, yeah.
D20.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Hell to the yeah.
You know what? It's just gonna turn into. Yeah. I think she's gonna do that.
Okay,
So Young Lotus is right next to me, correct?
correct.
Yeah. She's just mad at this little brat, just
Can't
being
understand
around
why.
next to her.
Can't understand why.
She is going to just try and use just big sweep, big hook around with the chain axe just to try and carve right through it.
Go for it. It has got a lock on if you want to consume that and give yourself accuracy.
Do
Will
it.
do. I was already planning on doing it.
Yeah.
Damn it, Darcy.
Let's
What?
go.
I can't hear that without seeing Dale Gribble from King of the Hill.
I did nothing. I did nothing wrong.
I
You did
haven't done
everything right.
That's 13.
13, that hits.
Just digging into it. Is it still standing?
How much damage is that?
That was 2
Two.
damage.
2 damage? Yeah, it's still standing. It looks fine. It looks absolutely fine.
Well, it won't be once I'm done.
It doesn't look fine. It's on the verge of death.
Yeah.
It won't.
she-
It won't be once I'm done.
You got
Yeah,
anything
she's
else?
just, I suppose, charge blade now.
Do it.
Yeah, she's just gonna She's just like, why do you continue to stand? And she has a whirring chainsaw and a fire blade. On the other hand, this is probably the most epic I've gotten a mech to work. So let's see if that goes. Sadly, this one is not with accuracy.
No, you can see the lock on. Let's get rid of that.
But this one is armor piercing.
That's good to know. It has no armor.
It wouldn't mean
No,
jack shit. He's
unfortunately not. No, it's a miss. You've managed to. In fact, you probably should have taken the same thing to see if you could hit it again, as it's invisible. But let's just say that it immediately blips out of vision and you can't see it anymore. Unfortunately, you're not able to make that next attack. And finally, we've done it. Win condition achieved for Darcy. We've made it to round 3. Back to you guys. Clean it up,
May I?
please.
Please.
Fire away, dear.
All right, here we go. So here's how it's going to go down. I'm gonna roll a d20 to see if I can hit this invisible bastard
Mm-hmm.
and hope for the best. What?
Nope.
Mm.
Fortunately not.
Can I hack it? It doesn't show up on my sensors, does it? Also, is Weeping Dancer fair game?
Yeah, absolutely. If it's within sensors
if
range.
Weeping Dancer's fair game, I'm just gonna take my frustration
that
out
guy.
on Weeping Dancer.
Absolutely.
Cause I'm just not happy. Okay, so if I can't see, I'm just gonna, yeah, okay, I moved that. Yeah, I'm gonna have, okay, so I'm gonna target Weeping Dancer. Because Weeping Dancer is no longer invisible, correct? Because
Weeping Dancer was never invisible, no. It's immobilized, but it's not invisible.
immobilized? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. You know what? I'm gonna quick action. I keep forgetting this is a thing, and I'm gonna do the thing.
Do the
I'm
thing.
gonna put a hunter lock on it.
Nice.
Just because. Did it do the thing on the? Yeah, there it is. Hunter lock.
So if you hit it, 3 extra damage.
I am going to attack with a I'm going to do a you know what? I'm gonna do a thing with my smart gun. Yeah, that's it.
Smart gun is classic.
Accurate. I don't have a lock on.
Nope.
But I still have +1 accuracy. Let's go.
Another crit.
Yeah.
4 damage.
Get
Guys
wrecked.
are like, let's wrap this up.
That does, in
How
fact-
many crits is that for Anne today?
A lot. A fucking
2
lot.
that actually count. I
Clip
threw it on
someone.
the
Someone
other-
clip that dab. That happens so fast. Someone clip that dab.
Sorry.
All right, yeah. You spin around, you level your smart gun, and it locks on. You deal. That almost would have one-shot it, to be honest, but it had 2 HP, and so it just crumbles to dust. Anything else with your go?
If I overclock, would I be able to attempt
One more quick action.
to use my smart gun again?
Yes, you can reuse the same amount if you overclock. You'll be taking 1d3 heat this time, though, because this is the second time you overclocked.
Yeah.
Yep.
1d3?
1d3.
Okay. Worth it.
Tolts.
Okay, that's 1. I'm pretty sure that's okay. I'm gonna roll a d20 to see if I can hit. I can never see this guy. It hates me.
Well, wait.
He's a really good invisible guy.
Was the invisibility from the Mirage?
Yes, it was, and now the mirage is gone. The invisibility is gone, so you can.
Oh,
hit it.
sweet! Now I'm just gonna fuck it up.
You're looking out, Amelia.
Thanks, Amelia.
Teacher, we actually didn't have homework.
Joke's on you.
Okay, you know what?
Fuck it up, fam.
All right. Let's go. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Did I fuck it up? No.
Yep. No,
Wait.
unfortunately.
Oh no, I targeted the wrong person.
You did. Don't shoot
You
Bastion.
targeted Bastion.
She's had enough
Don't
trauma.
Don't shoot
this.
me.
I'm
She's
sorry.
been through
I
enough.
I clicked the
Good thing
wrong
you
mech.
missed.
Try
I
again.
mean, it still would be a 6 either way, I guess.
Yeah, it just.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I still would not like to be shot at for a second time when I didn't ask for it. I asked
No,
for
no.
Fiasco to shoot me.
No, I was shooting Young Lotus. And Brain. Sorry. It didn't hit though. 6 doesn't hit Young Lotus anyway, so it's fine.
That's really strange. Okay, fantastic. It is Young Lotus's turn, and to be honest, at this point, he's gonna take one swing at you, Bastion, as a parting shot. He sees the writing on the wall. Come here, Young Lotus. What do you have? Heated Blade. I love the Heated Blade so very much. Takes a swing at you with 2 accuracy. It's gonna try to take you down. That's 4
No.
damage. You are no longer prone. When does prone last to?
Until you move.
Until you move, which I
from
don't think you
prone.
have.
I didn't.
So you are still prone. So that's 8 damage.
Yeah, that's 8 damage.
How are you doing?
That knocks me down.
Is it structure?
Structure.
I
Infrastructure?
think. Yeah, because I go. So how does this work? I've never had this. Yeah, it says it's taking structure damage. So roll
Yep.
1d6 to determine what happens. Okay.
Yep. Ooh.
Glancing blow. Nice.
That's one of the best things that can happen. So you are impaired.
Still not
Um,
great, but
Impaired. Just double
better.
checking.
It could have been a heck of a lot worse. And then it's going to do one more thing. It is going to hit you with a spinning kick. So you need to pass a hull save.
Before it does that, I'm overwatching.
Oh,
Oh crap! It's no, it didn't move. It didn't move. Damn
No,
it!
it's not
I have to
moving.
remember it has to move.
it's not moving. So you have to make a hull save. Let me just double check if you can make a hull save in this condition.
There was something else I could have done, but it would cut. It would have to. We'd have to roll back too much to do it because I just remembered that I could have gotten resistance to the damage, which wouldn't cause the structure. But it's too late. I'll take that.
Yeah, you're fine. You can make the hull save. So actually, you can make it. You're able to try. Please go ahead.
Hull save. This I am mildly okay in, but I do have difficulty because of glancing blow.
Indeed. It's a 9. You get pushed 4 spaces away. And what I'm going to say is because that is 4 full spaces, it is going to knock you. It takes the whole mech spins around. The leg aperture comes out and slams into your prone, impaired mech, knocks it off the chain, and you go flying away from the platform. You are now in free fall.
That's what I
think that
figured.
Is the kind of cliffhanger that Anne lives for. So that's where we'll pick up
I hate
next
it,
session.
I hate it. I hate it.
We have run right up to time. I thought what we've achieved in this entire session, I thought would be the first half of the session. So at least I didn't run out of content. That's great. That's fine. But we are right up to the wire. We've got 3 minutes to say our thank yous and our goodbyes and tell everybody who we are and why we're here and, zodiac sign, all that good shit. Speed dating. Let's go. Opposite of what I did before because we'd like to keep people on their toes. Amelia, tell us all about you and what you've been up to recently.
Hi, I'll try to keep this quick. I'm Amelia, pronouns she, her. You can find me on Twitter at am_rids_music. If you want to check out more of what I do, I'm the editor, music person, and player on Bring Your Own Mech. Music person.
Music
on,
person.
Bring Your Own Mech, another Lancer actual play podcast. And we're basically just finishing up our first season. So if you want to go listen to a bunch of stuff, it's all real good, I promise. And that's basically all I do.
Beautiful. I've gone off the screen, so I can't hear Gask.
It's me. Hello, my name is Gaskinator. You can find me here and also on Sundays. I think our finale for our Blades of the Dark mini campaign at Tavernauts Twitter channel is going to be wrapping up there, and that's it. Speedrun, go!
Beautiful, perfect. I'm Angela.
Hello there, lovelies. I'm Angela. Use she, her pronouns, and I was playing Valkyrie, who is currently in a perilous fall down. And I'm about to do some Laura Croft stuff here to survive. Hopefully, I got a chain axe and a blade. I'm good. I am a professional writer and poet. I was part of the Slayer's Almanac. I've created 20 playbooks on Voice of the Phoenix over on itch.io. I've created a chapbook over there, as well as my first game called Flame in the Abyss that was released 2 months ago. Just feels weird to say it was 2 months ago. And I'm also currently here, going to be on another game series that's going to be happening on this channel. And also going to be over on TTRPG for The Contaminated, our Nawal game happening over there, as well as starting this evening over on A Minstrel's Tale channel. I'm going to be part of a spooky southern cryptid kind of adventure called Cthulhu. So yeah, I'm in for spookies, and I will fear for my life for other reasons besides a mech, which I'm currently perilously following. And someone go after me.
It's all fine. Who's next? If you can pick it up before me, then please do, because I've got so many screens open. You, please.
Yeah, me. Okay, hi, I'm Anne. You can find me on Twitter, @XO_girlwonder. That's where I talk about stuff all the time. Tomorrow, I will be featured on the Horde of Tales channel for the Women in Gaming Month. I'm running Good Society, because that's the thing I love to do. So if you want to see Lady Susan figure out a murder mystery, that's a thing I'm doing tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, I live on this channel, so you can see me modding, you can see me on stream, and also I'm a Power Ranger on Monday afternoons. Twitch.tv/fell_strike. Yeah!
You did it. We all did it. And I am JC Darcy. I have been overwhelmed with combat and joy and explosions and cliffhangers. This is one of my favorite games right now. We will be back this time next week. You can find me on the Twitter, JCDarcy_. I talk about Lancer a lot. I can't help it. On Sunday, you can find me over on Last Caravan, also running around. No, I don't run it. Jesus. Oh, God. Don't kill me, Hoop. I'm sorry. I play Lancer. I play Blake Dara, Call Sign Karma. That's probably my favorite game. This is it's a close tie. And then you'll find me straight back here. I'm going to go straight from Lancer straight into Sapphic Slumber Party, run by the inimitable Cassie Mothwin. I am so excited. Please come check that out. It's going to be soft and vulnerable and lovely. We're going to be all sapphic and cute. On the rest of the channel this week, Roll for Luck will be here later tonight. Community Cleric is Thursday with Fenway the Teen DM. Sapphic Slumber Party, which we mentioned, the final Monster of the Week Monday, and the final Regency Remix Tuesday. Holy shit, it's finale week. And keep your eyes open on the Twitter. Follow Girls Run. It's @Girls Run Worlds on Twitter. Casting opens tomorrow for Candlekeep Mysteries, some 5e fun set in a library like you do. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, raiders. Thank you, new followers. Thank you, old friends and new. I'm sorry I don't keep up with chat very well while I'm GMing, but we see you. We appreciate you. We absolutely adore your support. Please support all these people. They are wonderful. Please support this channel. It's incredible. And we'll see you next week. We're going to go raid Starlight Tales. Please stick around for that. Go and see what they are up to. Be kind, be polite, be supportive. We love you all so much. We'll see you next week.